Okay, take two. Welcome, everyone, to Quest for Glory, Dragonfire, Quest for Glory 5. And we're here.
And we are here. Even if we didn't look at the first time, we are definitely here. Now you can adjust your camera so Sean is not cut off at the head. And we don't have to show much more than our dragons. Yes.
No, my dragons don't show now.
No, they don't. They were fine before, if you want to pull it down there. There.
Okay.
Now they can start to see.
We're wearing dragons for Dragonfire.
We are indeed. Welcome this March 15th.
It's very nearly St. Patrick's Day. We're between Pi Day and St. Patrick's Day.
Right. I hope you all celebrated Pi Day yesterday with the appropriate food.
We made a coconut custard.
Yep. Greetings from Canada. Hope everyone's well. We are. And yes, here we are. Hello, the Ides of March.
What a great Ides Day.
Ides Day. Yeah, it doesn't quite work.
Ides Day. What a great Ides Day.
Uh-huh. So, at any rate.
Glorious feeling.
I hope you're all well and happy. I hope the weather isn't too insane where you are.
So I told Lori that before we started the stream, I needed to do a little research in the last 10 minutes of reread The Hobbit. As Smaug the ancient dragon lived in a cave where he guarded golden gems because he liked to save.
Yeah.
That's
I did not encourage him.
But it doesn't matter.
Time to stab Julius Caesar.
I am an incorrigible punster, so
yes.
she didn't have to encourage me.
Right, yes.
Time to stab Julius Caesar in the back.
Well, yes. It's
or
that time again,
all around.
everybody.
They stabbed him all around.
Yes, I think so. 8-2.
23 senators, was it? Or 23 stab wounds at least.
I don't know.
All right.
It's been a long time since I read the play.
So thanks to David's suggestion, I got DXWND running, and
wow,
it was kind of terrifying because of it's like I thought I was downloading a program, and instead I had an entire GitHub project that you download, but I eventually got it running.
So yes, we debugged the problems we had last time and found out we can
make new problems today.
Yes, we'll try again. So, at any rate, thank you all for showing up. We talked last time extensively about all the...
Because we had nothing else to do.
...trials and tribulations of making this game, yes. But we are all honorable people.
So we're the ones that stabbed Julius Caesar.
I came to bury Caesar, not to praise him. Yes, Lord. So, yes... Okay, so we will start our game fairly soon in this.
Since we didn't get to start it yesterday, last week.
Yes. So at any rate, other than that...
I know what I was going to do. I was going to read the manual this morning. I didn't get to that. Lori told me I didn't need to do that because...
we're going to rely on all of you.
You're all going to tell me how to play this game.
Play the game.
In the middle of combat, which is a real-time Twitch combat. You'll tell me what to do.
Yes, don't get into combat right away. Jeez.
Maybe the, WSAD's movement, JK is joking, LOL,
yeah.
JK LOL I can do.
Okay.
And that's probably all the keys I need.
Reminds
me of Rodney Dangerfield. Well, that may be because I've been kind of a little congested today.
Yep.
I started coughing just before we started the stream.
Yes, he did. Just before, of course.
Inhaled a cough drop.
Yeah, well.
Not literally.
Macerated it.
I chewed it.
Yep.
It tells me you're not supposed to chew your cough drops.
Other than that, that's about all the news here. We haven't had any too exciting things. The weather is warmish.
Yeah, our fan's not on. But it'd probably make noise if we did.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't make much noise, but it isn't that warm yet.
It's warm, but not uncomfortable.
It's still in the 70s.
It's t-shirt weather.
Yes.
I'm wearing a Rathian t-shirt from World of Warcraft, and Lori is wearing a one we got at a convention.
Yes, a Chinese
a
dragon.
Chinese dragon.
Which probably you can't make out, but it is indeed a dragon. So to celebrate our game. Why don't you start the game so that we can yak?
So we can stop yakking?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Because we didn't have a lot to talk about. The program, we found out what was going on with Tilly's Tale. That, in theory, has been...
Yeah, that was 2 weeks ago. So that's supposedly been fixed, and there is a new version up on Itch. I need to test it and get it up on Steam.
Yes.
But we didn't put the previous version on
Right.
Steam, so we're not in too bad a shape.
Right. The reason the problem came was because initially Tilly and Ifeo's game were one and the same, and when we separated them, they didn't actually separate them. So therefore, we had problems when they finally tried to really separate them, and that.
Yeah. So totally nothing to do with Quest for Glory 5, but until on the Summer Days series, which was originally Summer Days at Hero U, I decided to shorten it, possibly a bad marketing move. We were doing 2 games in one, Summer Days of Feo's Adventure and Summer Days Tilly's Tale, and we're going to release it as one product. It kept getting bigger and bigger to the point where we split them, but we decided in GitHub to keep them as a single project.
We didn't decide anything.
All right.
By default, it became a single project because we didn't have a systems programmer at that point.
Well, our lead programmer quit before the Tilly's Tale shipped.
Yes.
We got in, fortunately, found a volunteer that came in to work far below reasonable wages to finish that and to get Feo's Adventure going. And so that programmer, Philip, inherited the code and just basically branched off the same directory and just kept going for the second game.
Good question, Brainiac. Cultural definition of honorable.
Oh, okay, as opposed to Rodney Dangerfield.
Right, yes.
I don't think I sound much like Rodney Dangerfield, actually.
You have to have the right,
Take my wife.
You're going to have that hard neck.
Take my wife.
Yeah, but I don't think we
I don't know. I'd have to listen to him.
Yes, you have to listen to him.
I could probably pick up his accent, but I'd have to work at it.
Yes. So at any rate, the reason that when the most recent problem came because we were stripping the 2 games into 2 at this point, and the resources got lost. And so therefore it substituted other resources in. And that's where it doesn't work.
It wasn't too hard to untangle what's in it. Have I ever edited my own Wikipedia page? As you know, doing so is strictly forbidden by Wikipedia. So of course I've never been caught doing that.
Okay.
I've only done very minor edits on it. But the whole idea of Wikipedia is it is supposed to be a secondary source, drawing from primary sources up on the web. You are not to create your own Wikipedia pages, and you're not even supposed to edit your own Wikipedia page. But what I did is minor edits that linked to stuff that was up there. Now, what you can do as a creator is you can actually make a page on your own website that has the information you want to appear in Wikipedia, and then either you or someone else links that page to Wikipedia.
Yeah, they're trying to be as reasonable as possible to keep it, so it doesn't become propaganda. I mean, there was a point where politicians were going in and trying to get their pages totally, skewed to what they wanted it to say. And they got into trouble about that.
Yeah, they've got regular editors at Wikimedia Foundation that try to keep the site clean, but anybody's allowed to edit it, except for the original creator.
Mr. Toro is here.
Mr. Toro Diablo.
El Toro Diablo. Yes.
Sounds like bowl to me.
So, at any rate, we fixed that. We haven't looked at it. We're going to be looking at it tomorrow. You're going to be looking at it tomorrow and make sure it's all there. And we're going to put Tilly back up there in the most modern version, which basically the important part of it was to split out the two games and to make it so that the voices and all the music was properly loaded in, so it wasn't all loaded at the same time and basically overloading the system. So, yes, you could show that page since you got it on there. There's
All right, there it is. There's our...
Yay, there's our
Wikipedia page.
Ancient ago. But look what game we're holding in that picture, if you can see.
Quest for Glory 5, Dragonfire.
Yes. Let's see if we can get a bigger picture. There you go. How about them days?
I had a little salt on my beard even back then.
Yeah, well, I think it was just thinning.
Actually, it looks like it's got a little white at the part.
Oh.
And I had more hair. It was thinning, but I still had hair back then.
Ah,
so
okay.
Ancient photo, but I had a belly still, about the same as what I have now.
Mm-hmm. Oh, well. Yeah.
And Lori had a Farrah Fawcett style haircut.
Does that mean Summer Days will be a trilogy now, or is that still yet to be determined for sure? It is definitely a trilogy.
Unless, of course, it becomes quadrology.
Yes, unless, of course, that suddenly Sammy or Afeo take off, and suddenly we're making money.
Well, then you make Summer Days 2.
No.
Winter Days, Fall Days.
Yeah, right. No, so Summer Days is, initially looked at. I've got 5 possible games for it to go through the different classes, so yeah.
Hey, we've got 2 Loris and 2 Corys.
Ah.
I was going to switch back, but I said, why not? Why should I? They're better looking there.
Yes. Well, there is a resemblance still. Yes, between us then and now. All right, that was that. That was exciting. You get to see our picture. And you got to see our Wikipedia page, which anybody could read.
So anyway, the story of that is when we were doing the Kickstarter for Hero U Road to Redemption, one of the fans said, you guys should have a Wikipedia page. I said, well, I know, but we're not allowed to do that. I said, oh, no problem. I'll make one for you.
Yep.
And so he made one called The Coles. And
yeah,
I think
before that, there was one for Lori Cole. And I had my own page there.
You did?
Yes, I did. And you were what? Why do you have a page? Yes? You don't remember?
No. That's you're almost, but not quite right. Lori has a page on IMDb. I don't have an IMDb page.
I think you had one in Wikipedia too, and then they've changed it to the Coles. That was honest, Corey.
You've always had an IMDb page, and I was jealous of that, but okay, I don't think you've ever had a Wikipedia page.
I think I had a Wikipedia.
Anyway, so they made a Wikipedia page for us and put in some basic stuff, and I'm apparently an avid Dungeons & Dragons fan. I guess I should pay attention when we're playing our games.
Yeah, really.
Playing a game for 10 years before joining Sierra.
Okay, yes.
Oh, look at all those games. Wow, did we do all those games? Hoyle's official Poke... Well, actually, I did.
Developed on the programming. You got your credits for that. So
development system. Yeah, okay. So fine, yeah. All this development system stuff is nonsense. That means I worked on the SCI development system, and all those games used it.
Yes, I'm not
Does
sure.
Does not mean I had anything to do with those games.
Hoyle Casino. I'm not sure you were even a programmer at that point but oh well.
Well, I did work on a tiny bit on Hoyle's Bridge, which Richard Aronson did.
Co-designer credit for, is that, yes, for...
Rogue Redemption?
Uh-huh.
Producer on Tilly's Tale, because I did not co-design Tilly's Tale.
Uh-huh. Yep. Yes, Quest for Glory, let's see. Quest for Glory 5, the 5th installment in the Quest for Glory tetralogy.
RPG and systems software engineer for Quest for Glory 5, Dragonfire.
So at any rate, we were going to look at a game.
And
this is a diversion.
As I had said previously, I did participate in the initial design for Quest for Glory 5. Then I went off to other stuff, and Lori ended up making the game.
Yeah.
But I came back as a programmer, not as a designer.
Right. So.
Okay, so I'm running DXWND. I have set up Quest for Glory 5 Steam. I could not get the GOG version to run.
Yeah, that's a standard thing.
The wallpaper is a Microsoft thing. Yeah. Oh, look at that.
And listen to that. look at those great graphics.
Should I run the intro again?
Yeah, I mean, that's...
Okay, I did this.
Yes, there's a hero dancing to that. He looks like he is. He's right in time to the tune.
There's that theme.
Silmaria was a
Can you make that
peaceful
full screen?
kingdom nestled among 100 islands.
Only if I
Until the dragon
change all the
came.
settings. The whole idea of the XWND was to put it in a window.
The beast rose from its ancient lair and plunged the
Well, this
land
fits with
into
us.
chaos.
Yes, it does.
7 pillars were raised and enchanted with spells from ancient scrolls. The pillars were placed throughout the kingdom. As each one rose, the dragon became weaker. This powerful enchantment drove the dragon into its lair. But remember, dragons live a long time, and once angered, they do not forget.
Okay.
Years of peace have come and gone, and most have forgotten the dragon's reign of terror. But there are those who do remember. And for one in particular, the past is seen as the key to the kingdom. I have seen a vision.
Spoiling the identity of the villain. Yeah, it's like,
Will break the ancient spell
you
and
know,
free the dragon
things that
from
are
its hold.
supposed to be secret. Thank you, Bear.
Or revealed during the course of play.
Yes.
The pillars fall. Dark
Pay no
demons
attention to the man
appear
behind the
from
curtain,
across
yes.
the land.
Although this is very cool. I mean, there's some cool things in this. I'll give the credit to whoever it was that made this stupid thing.
I am the king of Silmaria.
I hate his outfit here.
I hated, yeah, he looks
It's-
awful. He looks so
An
bad.
assassin has been unleashed to kill me. And an
It's made of
army
wall
thieves
plaster.
terrorizes the countryside.
Those look like claymation. It's just weird.
And the dragon must be destroyed forever. Only a hero can save the kingdom.
Splittering Pillar is pretty good. Those guys are good. That running.
Oh, yes.
I mean,
It's going to be hard to repair those
it's usually
things.
better to go for the throat rather than across the top of the chest. You may draw some blood there, but you won't do much damage.
He's just dressed for a toga party. Yeah, that's clearly what's going on there.
Yeah, as long as they're wearing plastic or ceramic togas.
Okay, well that was
And-
that.
And it died.
Yep.
Well, that's as much as you get to see.
I do like the dragon roar and the final music. Well, I like the music for it. The music's great. Okay, fine.
Okay, yeah, one away.
All right, let's see if we can do
Let's
this.
run it again. Oak task is still running. Wait its termination.
All right. Well,
All right, well, that's it. We got farther than last time.
Uh-huh. Ah, I see. You have to kill it in Taskmaster,
Apparently,
apparently. It's probably not running now.
I think
Probably
it is
died.
QFG5, 32-bit, and task.
Okay, great. We're going. Goodness.
Okay, well, that's how great DXWND does on it. It will allow us to watch the movie. Now, I did actually test this before, and I got farther than that.
Oh, good.
Oh, I did not run it as administrator this time, but I'm not sure I need to.
All right. If Quest for Glory was like Ultima 9, the hero would go around asking us stupid questions like, "What's your paladin? Who is the Sultan of Shapir?" Yeah, we try better luck next time. Yes. Yeah.
All right,
Oh.
there's a hero named Hero.
Okay.
And
Bear says, I always try to win the gladiatorial championship before continuing with the game, so I was always at least 30 days into the game before going to the first fight. Well, you know, it's the way to play. What are you doing?
I'm switching through the characters.
Okay.
Okay,
See
so
where
it seems to me we've been doing a fair amount of play as a thief because we were trying to sell Rogue to Redemption.
Yeah.
And we've done some magic use. I don't think we've really done a fighter.
I think we should do wizard.
Wizard?
Yeah, that's more
Okay, that
interesting.
gets
Yeah.
spoiler and spoiler.
Hero could be a girl's name in ancient Greece. Hero and Leander, yes. Let's see.
Magicus.
Okay.
I don't know. Anyone have a better name for a wizard?
Yeah.
We'll probably need some intellect.
100% Fighter is interesting, challenging to route because they have to weave in the arena fights in between various rights. Lizard the Wizard! Yes.
Okay, get some intellect and magic. What else should we use? Stamina? Swimming?
No, I don't think swimming.
Defense. Defense is good.
Yes.
Luck is good. Let's put it in luck.
All right. And White Dragon says, I played Road to Redemption as a prequel to the games and pretended it was the famous adventure school and named my thief Sean.
Excellent.
Of course, it's the inverted, so that it comes afterwards, but that works.
But that's fine. Obviously, okay, I've used my entire pool of skill points. I want to raise this skill. I first need to lower another skill to which I've assigned points.
Oh, well. You're out of luck. You've done
Here we go.
well. All right. Easy honor farm. Yes, you need 100 for new skill anyway.
It is this. You are a hero. And so, in the grand tradition of all heroes, you need to go where you are most needed. That happens to be Silmaria at this moment. The former king was assassinated a short while back. We have no idea why this was done or even who did it. Thus, you were summoned. Silmaria needs a new king, and thus the right of rulership is about to begin. This right will determine the next ruler for the kingdom. We would like you to enter the right of rulership. It is the most likely way to find the villain.
We got a raider from Fluffy Quack
Yay.
and a party of 18.
Woo!
To
Welcome.
this mission, you will need to go to the Hall of
Boy, that's a lot of
Speak with locals
jacking to begin with,
Centaur
but it's
who is
getting
in
you
charge of
what you need to do.
Silmaria.
It's not as much backing as you and I usually do.
I know, we do much more.
Friends and make new ones. This is an interesting city, and these are interesting times. I've arranged for you to stay at the most amusing inn in Silmaria. Would you like to go there now, or are you ready to head into danger?
Now, I don't know why it gives you that option, because as far as I can tell, the Head into Danger was designed solely for testing.
Yeah, I don't know why it said that.
So, but it's still here.
Erasmus and No Man are in cahoots, yes.
Now, of course, the interesting times is a reference to the, quote, ancient Chinese proverb, may you live in interesting times, which turned out to actually have been a contemporary writer, I think science fiction writer,
I don't remember, yeah.
said that. For it was the first one to actually. Although there was a reference to a British diplomat may have said it first, but it was sort of early 1900s.
Yeah, it's not that old, but it is good.
Not that old and not out of China, but other than that.
Yes, thank you, Fluffy Quack, for showing up. We are really appreciating all you raiders. Welcome, welcome. His robe shrank in the arcane washing machine. Yeah, well, you know, he changes off and he's relaxing. Erasmus did
So
that.
I was thinking about the voices actually, because we had such amazing voice in Quest for Glory 4, which I was the talent, quote unquote, and we had a great director, Stu, and then Lori was the talent producer.
I was there for
part of Quest for
part
Glory
of
5.
the sessions. Not
But the
all
question
of them.
is, did you audition? Did you go through all the auditions
I
first?
did go through the auditions first.
Yeah,
so
'cause
I picked what we had.
I don't love Erasmus's voice.
It's not bad.
It's not bad, but I don't love it.
Oh, well, yes. So what it all matters of who you get, your casting director is, and I don't even know who cast this.
Now, Erasmus is a tough role because here you have a super powerful wizard, but you have a silly wizard, which by the name was a...
In 4, we
yeah.
had an Erasmus voice, and he was perfectly good.
at the in the cutscenes, yeah.
Yeah, so there was, we could
And I would have liked to have used that voice.
shout
yeah.
out was given to Fluffy Quack. Let's see, and I've been making AI videos of scenes from the games on Facebook. It's a lot of fun bringing the game to life. The Facebook AI channel is absolutely gobsmacking. Go look at it if you don't ever look at Facebook. Go look at that because the things they're doing on that particular page are just unbelievable. And though I don't approve of AI as the fact that they are going to be our lords and masters, and all the game companies are going to start saying, "Oh, we don't need artists because it's getting that, good." Still, unless people are doing amazing
No
stuff.
pants. It's very Herman Toothrot of him. Is he in Monkey Island? I recognize the name.
I don't. Maybe yes. It looks like he should have been a hermit. Yes, and Brainiac says it's actually truly dangerous in an overlay I've used because the Hesperian mercenaries get multiplied by a factor of 5, I believe. Easy to die, even with max starting stats. Wow.
And of course, we have in Heroes Quest, we have a hermit named Herman.
Yeah.
Because
The hermit. Henry.
Henry the Hermit. Sorry.
Yes. Henry
We did a little
VIII.
less directly. So instead of being Herman's Hermits, he's the song that Herman's Hermits made famous, Henry VIII.
Monkey Island's the hermit with no pants. Yes. We're at
It's
least
true.
10 years from taking over any software development, but that won't stop.
Well, it's taking away plenty of jobs already, though.
Yes, it's the
Companies are laying off people. Now, what they've said, okay, maybe I need to go to full screen. That may screw up the game, or may not.
you're just
So what I've read about companies' plans for AI is they are saying that, we can't replace our senior developers with this because they need to find the difficult problems and so on. But we can replace the interns and the junior developers, and so they've been doing that, and do not seem to have given any thought to who the senior developers are going to be in 10 years, because they won't have any.
Yes.
The current senior developers will retire, and there will not be any other experienced developers coming up because they're not hiring anyone out of school.
Yes, they're laying off people only to have to rehire them because they're learning that it's not working out. Yes, we have a oversold AI at this point, and it's been hyped for so much that, who's going to believe this crap? Certainly not programmers, but boy, if you run a company and you want to maximize your profits, getting rid of those pesky programmers.
Now, programmers
is good.
love toys and playing with toys.
Yes.
And AI as a toy is awesome. Had a lot of fun with ChatGPT when it first came out, and with whatever that graphic one was, the first graphics one before Midjourney. And lots of fun to play with. Okay, so as far as using it for programming, every game that I worked on back in the 90s and double aughts started from a core gameplay loop that we copied from a previous game, usually one we'd made or worked on. So they all have the same core game loop. So an AI can generate that core game loop with no problem. Instead of spending half an hour copying it from the previous one and making sure to strip out any added code you added in back then, AI will do it in seconds. Okay, great. They've saved you a half hour. Now the next 5,000 hours of development, it's not so good at.
Yeah. There's as Brainiac says, it's going to drain all of our resources before most of that happens anyway. I think that before...
Was that Brainiac? Oh, okay. I thought it was that was someone else.
Oh, no, it's High Top. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's High Top's 5.
Yeah.
High Top's 5. It'll drain all our resources. Yeah.
I don't think we'll get that far, honest to God.
I think it's already doing it. I mean...
yes, but it's going to crash really, really soon because it's like, it was this trajectory that's huge, but it's already hitting against its limitations before people realize it, and I think this is going to happen really soon.
There's a massive data installation in Delhi, which is across a small body of water from New Delhi, and it's basically desert. Most of India is desert, and it is using massive amounts of water for cooling to the point where it is impacting the region. And for some reason, I guess because of cheap land, most of these AI data installations, have been in drought areas
Yes, so, yeah.
and desert areas, Africa, the U.S. South, and they're all in areas where there really is not enough water,
So, yeah.
and they're all water cooled.
So, what's going to happen? It's going to happen sooner than people believe. My brother's been using AI to summarize Git commit messages. It works pretty well for that. Well, that's interesting, but
Now, typing also works well with that,
Yes, I was
but a
gonna
lot
say-
of programmers not very good at typing.
and I don't think anybody do people actually read Git
Yes,
commit
yes.
messages?
Yes, we do.
Oh, okay. I've certainly.
Yeah, if
I
we were
was-
working a project, we tried to figure out, okay, this section is completely broken. Who's responsible? So you read the Git commit message to find
I
out
see.
who checked in the bad code.
I'm the one that's always using Git right now. So I'm the only one who uses it.
You're probably the culprit.
Yes, I probably am. Yes.
Um,
Yes, short-sighted execs.
Anyway, so there's a
Feeling
term called
aggressive.
vibe coding, which is using AI to do coding for you. And effectively the art there is to come up with a good enough prompt to get it
Well,
to
that's
generate
what
code.
they're.
you want.
Yeah, that's what the AI art group is doing. It's trying to find the right words to do it. Yes.
Yeah, and so people are actually learning in school how to talk to the AI.
Yes, as an artist, I don't consider AI art by any means, but for schmoes like me that can't create my own games, it's a fun tool for short entertainment. And as a toy,
And as
it is awesome.
And as a game designer and programmer who can't do art worth beans, I look at what Midjourney generates and I'm blown away.
Yes.
Okay, I would happily make a game with Midjourney quality art.
Yep.
And I wouldn't feel the need to hire artists for it. However, I don't want to do that because right now, most of our budget on summer days goes into paying our artist, and we love what our artist does and his talent and
And the AI that's going into programs like Photoshop and Blender and the high-end, and cheap 3D programs out there is really, very
useful?
It's very useful. It's very sophisticated, and JP, who has no technical background or training in this stuff, is being able to learn how to use this so that we're going to have great animation coming up to the next game.
I don't know how to let this in. Click to reply.
I guess you have to do that.
Possible ban evader monitoring. So I just hit enter.
Okay.
Right click. There's a camera. There's a.
All right. So let's see.
All right, we have a possible ban evader monitoring, which is BARF, and we know BARF. BARF's fine, but I can't actually get it to show up.
Just to actually respond.
Okay, maybe that's just warning me that he's been warned before.
Tips.
Anyway, can you all read the message from BARF? AI, help me today understand the diagnostic report for my dog's X-ray.
Really, that's interesting.
Can you all see that? Let me know if anyone can
what
see
he
it.
said, even if you can't see it because you're on a different screen. You
Oh,
are
okay.
seeing it fine. He said that he used it to do a diagnostic report to see a dog's X-ray, so he
From
could,
their dog's X-ray.
Yes, so he could understand what they are. Share your concerns about power and water use and corporations using it as an excuse to lay off people and to maximize profits. Let's put it this way. They don't care about laying off the people. That isn't the important part.
So there's an old joke about the programmers walking down the street, and here's a voice that said, "Help me, please," and looks down, and there's a large frog, and picks up the frog, and where was that voice coming from? He says, "It's me. I'm a magical frog. All you have to do is kiss me, and I'll turn into a beautiful princess, and I'll be yours forever." And the programmer says, "Oh, cool," and puts the frog in his pocket, and the frog's like, "What? Yeah." And I says, there are beautiful princesses everywhere, but I've never seen a talking frog before. That's cool. So that is how good programmers are at making good use of toys like AI.
I see. Somehow, not sure of that connection, but that's okay.
But you would have told the joke better too.
No, I wouldn't. It was a dumb joke. Okay, so can we see if we killed the game?
Sure.
We'll go back to the actual game. and see if we killed it.
Let's head to Silmaria.
And then we'll
Ooh, special effect.
check out our interfaces here, because here we are.
Does anyone have an opinion as to whether it would be better for me to make this full screen?
Okay.
It is windowed, but I could probably change the...
Can you make the window bigger?
I could make the window bigger.
Just
I did make it bigger already. But I'd have to close it.
Oh, you can't
I'd have to kill it,
You can't stretch it.
I could just... no.
Okay, fine.
I could...
It's okay. We can see. Thank you. All right, let's look at the interface.
It is too far away for you to reach. Okay. The right mouse clicks between a finger and an eye. This looks like a wizard's hat. Do you suppose it's magical? No. All right, I got some other things down here.
Yes.
There's a hand eye icon. Oh, that's kind of cool. Oh yeah, I can play with that all day. Here's a inventory.
Yes.
I have some drachma, 200 of them.
So up until the last 6 months of production, maybe 5 months or 4 months even, this screen was very different. It had a border around all the edges, and you'll see that in some of the publicity things. The lack of a narrator in this was a budget issue. It was a practicality issue. There was just too much words, and the words for Quest for
what?
Glory for having a narrator.
Oh,
So there are too many words. I write too many words. Okay, we have spells, and we can see what our spells
we're a
are.
wizard. Yeah, we have open.
That's open
fetch.
gestures. Really cool. All right, click on each one.
Okay, open spell.
Cool.
Fetch spell. Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, we got kind of.
It's a magical lasso. It's
Yeah.
before we had Xena.
I
we
believe
had,
there's still
we
a
had
way to
Wonder
turn-
Woman. It's
Yes.
Wonder Woman's magical lasso.
Yes. A way to turn on the frame around the game screen. There was, but I thought it got broken somewhere along the line. So I don't know. Trigger spell?
Trigger spell. That looks like the Twilight Zone.
Yeah.
Or was it Outer Limits? Outer Limits.
Outer
was,
limits, yes.
we control the horizontal. We control the vertical.
Yes.
Ooh, Force Bolt. We can create a comet.
Yes. We could read that, but we don't care. We could figure that out.
Flame dart.
Can, but you wouldn't recommend it. The playable field will shrink quite a bit. Yes, that's what, and I complained all along. We have to be able to see our screen. And, it's like finally at the last minute they took it off.
Now, there were many games done in the 80s and 90s that had very small playable area for the screen. I think Wizardry did that.
Yes.
And the reason for that is because on those slow computers, refreshing the screen to show changes took a lot of bandwidth that the computers couldn't really handle.
Dazzle.
That's a dazzling smile.
It is.
Okay, what about a calm?
Yes, there is an Armageddon spell in our game. Thermonuclear blast.
Calm. I feel
I don't know, it
relaxed.
could have had a watch going back and forth. All right, what else we got
A
here?
hide spell.
Okay.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
You have to make a magical... D&D had a spell like
I
that.
didn't know
where you
we had
climbed
a
over-
hide spell, honestly. Where did you
Okay.
pick that up?
I don't know.
I don't remember getting it.
Levitate spell.
No, levitate.
Reversal.
Okay, perfectly reasonable.
Oh, I see. It reverses itself.
Yes.
Protection. That sounds like a useful one to have. Resistance.
Resist the effects of heat, lightning, or cold.
Aura. Don't know what that does.
Protects you against the damaging effects of undead.
Oh, there you are.
Yes, I'm reading over there. Yes.
Juggling lights.
I have become death.
The juggling light spell creates a series of glowing lights to illuminate an area or thrill and amuse your friends. We know where that came from. Keep on laughing in Quest for Glory 2. And the zap spell, that was in the OG Heroes Quest.
Yes.
Zap charges a weapon with magical energy. A zapped weapon inflicts more damage on an opponent.
The frame also had a large Quest for Glory 5 logo in case you forgot what game you're playing.
So the question is,
Curse you, Oppenheimer.
I've been told that Frostbite is unbalanced and much too powerful in this game. I'm wondering, do we have all the spells we had in
Yes,
previous games?
yes, we do.
Looks
Kind
like
of. We
it.
don't have one of them. I don't remember which one we dropped. Glide. Was there a glide spell?
There was a
there?
glide.
Okay. Well, do we
That's-
have a
was-
glide spell?
Glide was like only in
Yeah, I know.
4.
Yes.
Okay, so
Thermonuclear Blast is one of the 3 spells truly limited to a wizard by the end of the series, presumably you haven't hacked things. The others being Summon Staff and Dragonfire. Glide, that was the one that was dropped. Yes, Glide is removed because it was so useless. I mean, and the fact that
it was problematic.
it was problematic and it wouldn't work very well on top of ice of seawater. Yes.
So the big change from this, from all the previous games, is we have a actual 3D-ish background that
Green Eats TV showed up and yes. Or it says it needed a lot of RAM if my memory serves me right. 64 megabytes was recommended with 16 or 32 was standard. Yes, my game always crashed whenever I tried thermonuclear blast.
well, that's obviously intended.
Yes, there was a problem with thermonuclear blast.
It did not work on the Macintosh.
Oh, because somebody created the best special effect for thermonuclear blast. The entire screen had pixelated and just
Seemed like it exploded, yes.
seemed like it exploded. And then the weekend we were shipping, they discovered that crashed the Mac, and so therefore they took out the whole special effect.
Because if it wasn't going to work on a Mac,
right,
it won't work. We won't allow it anywhere.
And so, what do you know? It still crashed the game, which, yes. Wait, is this a mod? Is this a mod? It's probably modded.
Yeah, might be.
Because this is not from Disk. This is from...
It's
wherever.
from Steam.
It is from Steam.
Current events, rights of rulership.
They're running through Dick's Win to allow being windowed. But
Okay.
that's kind of a mod.
So we have these pages, their entire page, but they're obviously in some foreign language, since it looks like everything starts with a lambda, or maybe an A. And it turns out that when we click on these, the entire thing is rights of rulership and a rights quiz. Oh, you can click on it and get
you
more.
click it and it
You have
goes
courage, moral strength, and leadership skills. You may have what Samaria needs in a king. Enter the rights of rulership for 1,000 drachmas and compete. Shouldn't it be drachmae? And compete to prove your worth as the next leader of Samaria.
Okay, there you go.
Okay, fishermen flee. Fishermen and bees flee. Why didn't it tell us that? Your turn.
All right, the fishing village of Marite have been deserted by the fishermen. Fishing boats have been attacked by Hesperian mercenaries, and the fishermen feared their villages would be attacked next. Honeybees have also been deserting their hives. This is considered by many to be a very bad omen.
Especially those who like sweetener in their tea.
Yes.
Rights of rulership. The rights of rulership shall begin when 5 or more contestants have entered.
Okay. You can click a button, yes. Silmarian news. Justinian dead.
Oh no, who's Justinian?
Done.
Click on it.
I did. It didn't
On
do
Justinian dead. You gotta click in the right place.
anything. Oh, really? That whole thing should have been a click. Who did that?
Marete, which we call Marit, but it's probably Marete in Greek.
Yeah. Mourns her king. Yes.
The kingdom of Samaria is still shocked and in mourning for the assassination of our beloved king, Justinian. May he rest peacefully in the Elysian fields of Hades.
That's it. Let's see.
Regicide!
Yep. Let's see. I was like, let's not do that again. Is the name Silmaria related to Tolkien's The Silmarillion? I've been wondering that for a couple of years now. No, it's
Maybe it was, maybe
no,
unconsciously.
No.
No.
I didn't like the Silmarillion. I didn't read the Silmarillion, so therefore,
Well,
no.
Mar is sea in Spanish.
And Sil is woods. It isn't. It's Latin, going back to Latin.
Still like Sylvan, more like the sea and
like
Marete.
the sea, yes. So it's a combination
Marete
of
is
wooded sea type of thing.
Yeah, Marete is land of the sea or something like that.
Yeah. And my first Quest for Glory exposure was a very old YouTube video with top 10 worst endings. Quest for Glory 3 was on the list.
Tisk.
But the YouTuber got a lot of details wrong. He claimed the ending revealed the first 3 games were just an illusion created by the villain and didn't actually happen. Okay? Yeah, of course that would be the absolute worst. I don't know what
that
he
would
was
be a bad
playing
ending.
or what he was on when he was playing. But yeah, that was interesting. That was your first exposure? Jeez, I wouldn't have played that stupid game. Yes.
Barf wishes to know if we're planning any convention appearances in 2026. I was wearing the last year's Portland Retro Gaming Expo t-shirt earlier, but I decided to change to the Dragon t-shirt. We are planning on going to the World Science Fiction Convention in Anaheim, California.
Not
in
exactly
August.
gaming, but yes, gaming related.
We'll have a lot of
Yes,
gaming.
Yes.
There'll be much gaming there. We have been tentatively invited to have a room devoted to, what's it devoted to? Quest for Glory?
Yeah.
At Portland Retro
Yes,
Gaming
we're
Expo
planning
this
on going
year.
to Portland this
So
year.
we'll go to Portland again this year.
And there was something in the summer we were hearing rumors about, but did it actually?
I don't know. We're going to Leogang, Austria in the
That's
summer.
not counting. No, there was another convention that
I
sounded
don't have
like,
time to go to another
I
convention.
know, but there was something else. So yeah, we're going to Portland this year to the Portland Gaming Convention.
I'm going to go finger one of these guards.
Okay.
If I were a thief, they'd probably finger me.
Now.
I may enter the Hall of Kings.
Okay.
I didn't know we were supposed to go to
Yeah.
the Hall of Kings, but apparently that's why we're here. Ooh. A fanfare.
If I bring my Quest for Glory, of course we will.
Of course we'll sign it.
Yes.
We'll be just like Al Lowe and charge $20 for it. No, we don't do that.
Yes.
Although, we will accept donations.
There's a Super Cincy Expo there in May.
We should make it there one year.
Yeah, not this.
Oh, of course we're going to Comic-Con.
Yeah, so we're going
San
to
Diego Comic-Con in July.
Yeah.
We do that every year.
Hey, he's going to stretch there. He has nothing better to do, so he'll stretch because we're not moving around. But yes. Also, why do I
These
hear the
lovely
sounds like a
banners. There's,
refrigerator door beeping?
Oh, that is our washing machine.
Yes, our washing machine.
Maybe I should turn it
This
off.
was easier than getting into the Lay Bones Hut. Yes, I know. It's like, but everybody's dead here after all. They
Oh.
didn't care.
Greetings, Prince of Shapir. I am Logos, Counselor to Rulers and Speaker of Silmaria. Welcome to the Kingdom of Silmaria. I have heard much of you from your friends Erasmus and Rakish.
Greetings, my friend. It is good to know that you are here. This land needs a hero of your abilities.
Rakish got older and spirit is white.
Why you were summoned here. The rites of rulership need one more entrant before it can begin. All of the competitors are worthy individuals. However, I suspect that these rites will be more dangerous than they are intended.
We believe that the one or ones who assassinated the King of Silmaria will attempt to make certain the contestant they support will win.
You must understand that your life will be in grave danger from the moment you enter the rite of rulership. We will be doing everything we can to stop the assassin, but you need to be wary. Hero of the lands of Shapir, Tana, and Mordavia, will you enter the rites of rulership?
Maybe. I actually like both of those voices. I especially like Logos. And I think Rakish is fine. Your opinion? We can greet Logos, ask about Logos, ask about Rakish, ask about the right of rulership, or ask about Silmaria. We should ask about Silmaria since we just got portaled here and don't know where we are.
Our kingdom of Silmaria consists of the Isle of Merit and the outlying islands in the center of the Med Sea. The city of Silmaria was built upon the prime port of this island and is a thriving center of trade for the world.
The Med Sea is sort of the middle sea. That's the Mediterranean, but
Greens Eats TV says the audio is doubled or something. Is anybody else hearing something?
it's perhaps coming through our microphone
Ah.
because the speaker and the microphone are pretty close. I could bring the speaker up front, which is
without-
move your cup.
Last time you did that, we killed everything, remember?
Oh, that was using my microphone
Yes,
now.
now it's mine, yes.
Okay, so let us know if it's better, worse, or same here.
You know, Brainiac will be at San Diego Comic-Con.
Good.
And,
We'll see you there.
And did
Look us up.
Rakesh's leg get any better after the demon wizard was killed, or is it not that sort of magical injury?
Oh, that's a good question.
It did get better. That was
became
definitely
curable?
It became curable, but he's still going to be, he'll always have a limp there. It's just, how it goes.
Not for too long.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Seeing how the Police Quest games evolved into the SWAT games, I wondered if maybe Quest for Glory could have gotten a 3D action RPG spin-off. The Police Quest SWAT situation seems rather unique.
Well, this is kind of it.
Yeah, well.
Yep, this is the RPG.
This is the RPG next version of Quest for Glory, yes. And it is about as equally as graphically improved.
Well, no, SWAT was good.
SWAT was good?
Yeah, graphically it was good.
Well, yeah, but I don't think anybody... Oh, I don't know.
And no longer talking about you being a hero of Spielberg. I guess probably to avoid confusing you with Elsa.
Yes, that's what... Well,
That's
you
the main
don't know
reason.
that. You don't know that yet. But yes, that's why they won't call you that. Besides, Prince has a little bit higher priority than Spielberg.
That's true.
Yes, being just a hero.
A prince is better than a hero.
Yeah, Yes. Solo is making Diablo 2 in first person. Well, that's interesting, yes. A bit weird to me that Rakesh calls the Sultan of Shapir your father without explaining it is just unilaterally adopted you. Ah, well, true, but we have to shortcut things.
I mean, you're probably an orphan.
Yeah,
How
well.
else are you getting away with
Yeah.
running around doing all this
It is
heroing
an
things?
honor to meet you.
Yes.
All right, who is Logos?
I am the Speaker of Silmaria. I am the voice of the king and of the people. I will make certain that only the most worthy shall attain the rulership of this kingdom. That is my duty and my honor.
In other words, he's the vizier.
Yes, he's...
And therefore, he's clearly evil.
He's got to be the villain, yes.
Rakesh and I have been friends for many years. When the king was assassinated, I contacted him through Erasmus for his wise counsel. Both Rakesh and Erasmus mentioned you and spoke of your worthiness.
Well, welcome, Saint Habarim.
Yes, I'm glad you like this game. Yes, in the beginning was a centaur, and the centaur was with God, and the centaur was God.
Really?
That's what he says. I wouldn't say that, but that's
Anyway,
okay.
we all know about evil viziers. The only one I haven't asked about is what they asked me. It's just, will you enter the right of rulership? Oh, what's the right of
The
rulership?
Rights of Rulership is a series of quests that will aid Silmaria. 5 individuals will compete to complete these quests. The one who accomplishes the most will be judged worthy to become king. To enter these rites, you must first contribute 1,000 drachmas to the rulership fund. This can be done at the Bank of Silmaria.
Your father, the Sultan of Shapir, was informed of this by myself and my wife, and has contributed 300 drachmas toward your entrance in the rites. Erasmus and I have each deposited another 100 drachmas.
That leaves 500 that we need to accumulate. We have 200 currently.
Is no man supposed to be me? No, she's...
Yeah, it pretty much is. Yep,
Right,
yep, yeah.
yeah.
No, actually, when we did the Myers-Briggs
She's
test,
clearly Elsa. I'm not very much Elsa either. Sorry, I'm all of these people, but not any particular in particular.
so when we did the Myers-Briggs test, I came out with very high on the P category, perceiving versus judging, which basically means I am extremely chaotic. And Lori was about a 19 out of 20 on the judging end, which means she's actually plays by the rules. And that makes her extremely not no man.
Yeah. Okay. It's just she looks a lot like you when you were younger. Well, I think any resemblance to anything in this game is a remarkable thing. I mean, I can tell that is a lion there, and I can tell that's a face, but is not quite in the right proportions to a real face. So that bugs me because all of the art issues in this thing come down to,
Changing the engine in the middle.
yes, if
twice.
we could have had time, the faces all suck, and things like that.
all
It's
that
not
play.
intentional, yes.
Who's Doggy?
But it was the...
I might be.
Yes. The art, I'm just complaining because the art was beautiful when we started out, and the drawings for all these characters were excellent. It's just because of the engines and the various reinterpretations of things, they just got kind of distorted.
Laurie isn't a gnome, and Laurie is an excellent cook.
Yes. He's poking his head out there, yes. Maybe you should have done clay sculptures for the faces. I didn't like most of the faces that were made for the Quest for Glory 1 remake, in fact. And some of them, like Baba Yaga's, was almost incomprehensible. So, yes.
Rakisha's mane actually kind of looks like a sheep's fleece on the screen.
Yes, it does. Reminds me of the lion costumes for dogs. Yes, it does. It looks like the stuff there.
Well, he's clearly a lion and a lamb.
Yeah. The cutting edges being the polygons, yes.
The reason we can only get hide spell with import character. I did not import a character and I got the hide spell.
Yes. I didn't even know that.
And,
but I didn't even know you had the hide spell.
I don't think the hide spell existed in any previous game.
Yes, I'm pretty sure it did.
Yeah, I did. No, I did not import a character, and I did get the hide spell.
Yes, and Brainiac says one of the best jokes in the fan remake of Quest for Glory 2, in my opinion, was having Dinozad mention financial fallout in Marit, explaining why drachmas seem so low valued relative to their previous gold, silver, copper currencies. Clever, yes. Lion and a lamb? So Lambert? Yes.
Maybe.
And my wife and I still say you don't get down off a mountain, you get down off a duck.
Huh?
Yes, or Aslan, yes. And hide was given to mages by Baby Baba. And
Baba Baby and
yes,
Mordavia.
yes.
I don't remember it.
I didn't remember it, but, that's pretty clever. I mean, that was a really nice thing for Baba Baby to give you. So, I mean, like, Baba Yaga, could be your friend.
Anyway, I would like to say to Logos that in the past we have been rewarded for the quests we've performed that aid the city. And you want to charge me for them?
Yeah, well, hide is an extremely useful spell in this. I already can see where we will be using it a lot, yes.
Like my hide.
Every combat system we get, yes.
Let's ask about those quests. What kind of quests you want us to
During
do?
the rites of rulership, all quests will be announced one at a time. Some rites can be fulfilled by only one person. Other rites cannot end until all contenders accomplish their assignment. A more detailed explanation of the rites will be given when the rites of rulership begin. We await your entry into the contest.
Without explaining them to you.
Yes. There we go. Oh, Logos's name is the Greek for the word. Okay, fine. I didn't really catch that.
That's the joke in the beginning was the centaur.
Yes.
Is Logos a centaur?
Yes, he is.
Oh, see, I couldn't tell that.
You can't tell that from there. No. You might have been able to tell it
He looks like a dignified and trustworthy centaur.
if you actually, yes.
The white hair in his mane shows your dear friend Rakesh is aged as last saw him, but he still bears the unmistakable aura of strength and nobility. Well, I'm not going to enter your contest now because it's too expensive.
We don't have that money.
I just heard it's the gate snapping.
Some
I thought it was the
people
guard
mention
snapping.
Logos as a centaur, yes, and clicking on things and actually getting the information from him is also a very useful skill.
Hey,
to
we
have.
run just like we always run in World of Warcraft.
Yeah. Okay.
Detect magic, protection, flame dart, dagger. Let's do a protection spell. Ooh, cool. And the guards don't even care. Who's this guy here?
Συγγνώμη, δεν καταλαβαίνω.
Greek. He's Greek.
Let's examine the wares. There's several bowls of shell beads and those appear to be empty. Must be a bad year for shells or something. There are a few nicer looking pieces of jewelry and rings, but they're stored near the cattle merchant. Out of your reach! What? What about this woman?
Venga la Venus, you know me.
So apparently vain is a word as opposed to then. There's a torch. Meant to light the stairway at night. I can't move it.
Curse me, you could have
They must think we're trying
finally
to...
brought back the blip spell from Quest for Glory 1, if we'd remembered it.
I look like a duck over there.
You can throw pizzas in this game? Okay, well, we'll have to find some pizza so we
Is
can
that
throw
a duck?
What?
This guy. Looks like a duck.
He's not a duck.
He's a canine. It's Wolfie. Sort of cross between human and German Shepherd. Big brown eyes. I was going to say, why a duck? But
Greetings, greetings, greetings. It is always a pleasure to meet someone new. Welcome to Silmaria. I am Wolfie, an artist, an artisan of Grecian urns and amphoria.
he sounds like Calvin.
Sounds a little like Calvin, yes.
Yeah,
I love
an older
Wolfie.
version.
I love Wolfie.
He's like an
too.
older version. So Wolfie was one of our fans that wrote to us a few times.
Yes.
And Lori decided he should be in the game.
Wolfie, yes, it was a fan who wrote and made these beautiful illustrations along with it, and his character had been turned into a anthropomorphized creature, which was probably a Wolfie, and so therefore we brought him into the game to honor his devotion to our game. Yes.
So Calvin, the student chef in Tilly's Tale, is actually the son of Calb,
In
who
Quest
is
for Glory
who
3.
is the meat merchant in Quest for
Is
Glory
he
3.
based off a real person? No. Is his voice, the way he speaks, based off of somebody? Yes. And if you've ever watched Short Circuit, the old movie about the robot that gains intelligence,
The Indian programmer.
the Indian programmer that was in that movie, was so delighted with how he spoke. I just incorporated it into Wolfie's mannerisms.
Yeah.
And so that's why he talks the way he does. And, because the fan wasn't from India, but, let's talk to these people. What are
Oh, I
we
thought I
here
did that.
for? Well, you haven't-
Greetings. It's always a pleasure
That
to meet
was
someone
just
new.
clicking on him.
Oh,
Greet the merchant.
great merchant.
Most genuinely a pleasure to be seeing you. My tail wags very fast.
That sounded a lot like Calvin. Ask about amphorae.
Amphorae is a Grecian urn. It is used to carry liquids of all varieties.
What's a Grecian urn?
Speaking union or non-union?
That was my favorite silly joke when I
Yes.
was.
Short Circuit.
What's
yes,
a Grecian
indeed.
urn? Oh, about 3 drachmae.
Yeah.
Ask about Samaria.
Silmaria is a very fine city, yes indeed. This is the best place to buy many things in this town square. You can meet many people here as well. Some of them will be so kind as to not pick your pocket as they walk by. At the docks you can rent a boat and take a pleasant sea voyage. It is most fun, as long as you do not drown or get attacked by the sea people. I am not much up at Nob Hill, except daily to read the notices and to keep informed of many things that go on in the city. It is how I know the assassin has been killing people on the streets of Silmaria. I have even made a visit to the Guild of the Adventurers in the west part of town, even though I am not an adventurer. The guildmaster there is most impressive. If he came where I came from, he would be sacred. I think
What?
you will be very happy in Silmaria. It is a very good place to be. Even if the city is soon to be overrun with foreign soldiers and destroyed economically by war with the sea people. Oh, you must be very careful of the monstrous thieves and the assassins here too. All in all, you will find Silmaria to be most exciting.
Okay, so this is a programming failure. If I had programmed this, I would have put a 1 to 2 second
Seconds
pause
between each
box.
paragraph. Yes, exactly.
Having them instantly start after the other one ends, just as awkward.
Yes, the character in Short
Oh, Toro is the
Circuit.
Guildmaster. That's the Sacred Cow.
Yes,
I
yes.
suspected it was going to be something
Yes.
like that. I almost went back to the
Yeah,
line
and
to see.
yes, the actor Fisher Stevens was made up as an Indian. Hopefully today you wouldn't have to do that. Yes, and I'd hope you wouldn't have as fake a Indian as.
But it's a wonderful fake accent.
It's a
Indian
wonderful
accent.
fake. Yes, I'm sorry we're playing into stereotypes, but no offense to anybody who is actually Indian.
Or maybe we weren't awoken back in the.
No, we weren't quite so woke. But
90s.
yes, Ask about the soldiers.
It is said that the countryside is overrun by invaders from the north. Soon they will be knocking at our gates and asking to take over the kingdom, I am thinking.
Politely.
Well, only if they were Wolfie. Hey, at least he's not a scammer, yeah. All right, and you should go back and talk to the Kata.
I can see what his wares are. Purchase something. Okay, select an item. We have an amphora. And he wants me to pay 20 drachmas. We have a map for 50 drachmas. That's actually something we should get. Wait, it says I have 700 all of a sudden? How did I get all that gold? Oh, okay.
Yes.
The 300 contributed by the Sultan and the 100 each contributed by Rakesh and Erasmus
Yes.
apparently went into my pocket.
They went into your inventory, so you could spend all that money.
So really what we'll do is not enter the rights and take the money and run. Because with $700, we could
the
rule
90s
the world.
were a different time, yes. I assume there was never a plan to make the game set in India. The one of the sequels would have gone to India and gone to see Wolfie and his family.
Yeah,
and
plan
things
is
like
too
that.
strong a term, but Lori and I did
Yes.
discuss.
Yes, plan is too strong a term.
I've exited.
You could, but you could go back and talk to the Kata, the
What Kata?
The Kata merchant that you passed the first time. The one that you looked at the wares and found that they were there.
It's a pharaoh cat.
Wanderer from afar, welcome to the sea sands and shores of Silmaria. I am Sarah, a Kata merchant of jewelry and gifts.
One
How may I
possi-
aid you on your journey?
One possibility is that she is wearing a pharaoh-style headdress. The other possibility is that she has an Alyssa Liu hairstyle.
Oh, I see. I don't think so. Yes, let's see.
Talk to Sarah? Yeah?
Yeah, I would say talk to
Oh,
her.
you're catching up to that?
Catching up, yes. Not any more offensive than Apu in the Simpsons. Well, yes. And that got quite a controversy, too, yes.
You start with 200, the 500 is already in the bank. So apparently you can spend your money from the bank directly
Yes,
on a merchant without having to withdraw it.
Yes.
Not any more offensive than Apu in this. Well, the Apu in the Simpsons was meant to be offensive.
Ah, yes. Auto withdrawal. The teller will mention that, yes. A game in India would have been cool. It would have been very interesting. Now, we didn't have much more planned than that, but yes. One thing about this game, I've never found a walking salamander. I know they're underwater, but could you even find one? Any hints? No clue. We have no idea what we find in this game.
I don't know if we need a walking salamander for
yeah.
anything, so.
Yeah.
Talk to Sarah. Greet the
Welcome
merchant.
again, and thrice more welcome.
3 times.
Have the manners of one
That's
who
4
earns
total.
the respect of all around you.
Ask about the katas.
We are the children of the desert sands, traders and merchants to 1,000 lands. My mate, Marak the food seller, and my daughter, Salah, the maker of music, have come to this land of water and waves to make our fortune.
Come now, you need a skilled artist to make a fortune.
My life mate, Marak, sells food from the cart. He's on the other side of this plaza. Salah is still but a kitten, but she has talent and the will to become a highly skilled musician someday. Perhaps soon she will be invited to perform somewhere other than the streets of Silmaria. However, she is shy and doesn't speak except with her music.
She's related to Satari,
Yeah,
clearly.
she's clearly Satari's kin.
I am a seller of jewelry and baubles to please the eye and enhance the beauty of the wearer.
Oh, but I'm already as beautiful as possible.
Wait a second. Timeline is pretty good.
Buy something from Sarah, sell something to Sarah. You have nothing to sell that interests her. We could buy a pile of jewelry.
Still no assassin
A
game
big necklace?
set in India, outside of a 2D platformer spin-off. Well,
There's a good luck charm with a 4-leaf clover predating Sean.
Yes. Let's see. Prince of Persia did India. Right from the beginning. It was more India than Persia. And so, yeah.
Hera's ring. A symbol of marital love and devotion. Hera was the goddess of marriage in ancient Helena. Apparently we're in Helena. Or somewhere is
We're
Helena.
related, yes. Helena is Greece, so.
Is it the bank?
Hell, what does it look like to you?
It's either bank or city hall. Open the door and enter the bank.
Greetings and welcome to the First Bank of Silmaria. This is the safest place to keep your savings secure from pickpockets and thieves. Would you like to leave your money with me? Oh, it's you. I was told you were coming. Your friend set up a savings account in your name. Hefty sum of 500 drachmas. You've got some generous friends, let me tell you.
Well, how much is 500 drachma, though? The scale is used to weigh coins. The large vase is cheap and too heavy to swipe. Why did you assume everyone was a thief? Oh, because you didn't write this text. The torch dominates this illustration. It's a picture of a man counting money. Caption says, "Our hero, Scrooge." Is that Scrooge McDuck or is it
You'll
Ebenezer
never know.
Scrooge?
You'll never know. 'Cause
Since
you
it's
can't click
completely
this.
unreadable.
Yes, was this guy intended to be the beggar from Quest for Glory 1, or what that thought came later? Yes. Yes. It was definitely the beggar, even though they don't look like each other or anything like it or sound like each other or anything.
He grew up to be a respected banker.
Yes, but it was always intended whether or not. Banker Man is quite funny.
The winged lion seems to be a symbol of dependability and the security of this banking establishment. Either that or the statue maker had a sale on winged lions.
Okay.
Feeling lonely? We'll be happy to let you borrow money for your next house at only 25% interest, compounded weekly.
Yes.
25% a week?
25%, yes. Compounded weekly? Yeah, right.
Well, okay, so everybody screamed when interest rates skyrocketed up to 7% as a result of Fed actions. But when we bought our first house in San Jose, the current interest rate was 13%. And by the time we had to sell it 3 years later because we couldn't make the payments, it was up to 17%. So yes, in the mid 80s, 70s, 80s, 70s, 80s, in the 80s.
Yes. Puns in this are so
And-
good, yes.
And so we sold our house and moved to Oakhurst.
How did you run the game? Did the patch work? Thanks to David TQI.
Yeah, I ran DXWND and configured it to run the game.
And that's how we got it to work.
And the game, it said, was set up for a native resolution of 640 by 200, something like that. So I made it 1280 by 800 or something like that. Maybe it was 1280 by 960. I can't remember. It's a multiple of the base resolution. Greet the banker.
Hi there. Have you invested in your future? This is the place to save.
Okay, so we had a marketing guy at Sierra who, after Sierra closed down and after Yosemite Entertainment closed down, became an insurance salesman. And he had a very similar manner and voice to
Who?
the guy who sold us the Prudential insurance.
Oh,
So we bought life insurance from
Okay.
a ex-Sierra guy.
Ah, okay.
Ask about the banker.
Sam the banker man. I own and run this bank. Would you like to make a deposit?
Sam the Beggar Man.
And now the Sam the banker
First
man.
Bank of Silmaria will keep your money safe and secure. Drachmas can get heavy when you carry too much of it, and you make yourself a target for every cut purse around.
How much do they charge for a
The
deposit?
Right of Rulership Fund is set up for the competition to become King of Silmaria. You need to contribute 1,000 drachmas in order to enter the Right of Rulership. Usually people have friends and relatives help raise that much cash. We have one fund which gets contributions from all the guards in Silmaria. It takes a lot of money to enter the Right of Rulership, but it is a great honor to compete to become king.
Even more to become king. Actually, I was thinking a bake sale.
Okay.
Or maybe washing cars,
Okay.
washing chariots.
Your savings will be kept in the most secure safe
say a potato
in all
head.
of Silmaria. The safe is equipped with the latest in modern locks and has a complex strap guaranteed to fry the robber foolish enough to try it.
Totally
Good
safe.
friends, you've already got 500 drachmas in your account.
And we only charge 5% interest on deposits, 25% interest on loans.
Yeah, well, putting up things like, rights of rulership are expensive.
Clear water pours down from the rocks above town square. Guard lost his pants, so now versus the bronze armor and helm. Guard ignores you as he carries out his duties.
Are there
those
any
lions.
real-life banks with cold-winged lions like that? I don't know. Not that I have seen.
There's lions in front of the public library
Yes,
in
lions are a
New York City.
theme in all these, things, but you could go upstairs.
We'll do that. Exit.
Exit up. Ooh.
That takes us back to here.
Oh, it did.
We've been here.
Yeah, we have.
What's to the right?
I don't know.
Some banners.
For banners.
These flags proclaim that this is the center of government for the city of Samaria.
Yeah, lions are a symbol of, nobility and all sorts.
And there's Knob Hill. Oh, there's a guy. The guard stands directly in front of the door to the building. He reminds you a little of a goon, big and dumb. However, he looks like he knows how to use the large, huge scimitar he wields. Can we attack him? Greet the guard.
Abdim guard. Abdim no talk.
There's Abdim and Abdom is the pair. The ING Bank uses, ING Bank uses a lion as its symbol.
But no.
Okay, so I used to have an account at Indirect, but they were acquired by Capital One Bank. It became Capital One 360 or something like that.
Abdim guard Ferrari's house. No one get into Ferrari's house now. No thief ever get in house. House safe.
Put out your hat.
Face. Pretty spiffy, eh? Bye-bye.
All right, not bad. He's suitably silly and who doesn't have this kind of a
No, he
dumb
doesn't,
person's
yes.
voice.
What is the
he's
technical
not
trick
quite
that
as
makes
much
it
a
look like
stereotype.
the background is 3D?
Because it is?
Yeah. Yeah, that's the trick. It was a terrible trick. You can see how 3D it is, but
Who's that knocking at my door? Cried the fair young maiden.
Abdul is not actually a complete Arabic name. It means servant of the and is generally followed by a noun of some sort. Generally,
Ah. How about Abdullah Du?
Yes.
Your lion told our friend Rakesh, once the king of Tarna, walks with a pronounced limp from his battle against the demon, so he's not healed yet.
I said he'll always have a limp from it.
Still, he looks ready to fight again whenever he may be needed.
Yes, he'll always limp. It's sort of like, the Fisher King.
Greetings, my friend. It is good to see you here in Marit. This island is already in need of your skills. I fear that it will need more heroism from you as things continue. You left behind most of your equipment when last I saw you.
So how does
I am
this...
sorry, but I was unable to bring most of it. I can, however, give you this.
What's he giving us?
I don't know.
We have a new spell.
Weird.
The 5 spell. We'll look it up later.
Yeah.
Let us greet Rakesh. Oh, no, he hands us our Kata pin, a gift for the cat people of Shapir, symbolizing their friendship.
Okay, that's what he gave us, yes. So how did the skill settings actually affect this game? Well, mostly in combat and spell casting, yes. Abdullah Du, servant of Scooby-Doo.
No doubt.
And Abdullah is the complete name.
Abd Allah, or servant of the god.
Yes.
Abdul Ferrari.
Yes. Enemies are way tankier, and the knife throwing game is way harder. Okay, if you've got great skills, yes. HSBC in Hong Kong during its colonial days was also known for its 2 bronze lion statues at the...
But do they have wings?
Yes, probably not.
A gift from Natasia Kinsky of Shapir.
Ah. Okay.
All right, well, let's greet Rakesh.
I am pleased to Prince of Shapir.
I mean, we didn't have to do that because he gave us a whole speech before
Right,
we even
yeah.
said anything. How you doing,
I
Rack?
was summoned here by my son Shakra, who has made this island his home. We are a long way from Tarna. My life-mate Krisha will be pleased to learn that you are well, and now in Silmaria.
I've seen the scroll bar and some other things, but I didn't realize that it actually
Actually
does
worked.
have many different options here that we probably didn't get with other people.
Yeah.
Look at all these things we could ask about.
Yes. And you don't have to ask about all of this. By the way, this track, Silmarian Meanderings, is missing the I in the title, in the track title on the Apple Music, but it's so cool that it's on there. I agree. Having it on Apple, and I mean, this is great music, yes. I've complimented this before, and I'll compliment again. I think personally you did a good job making this game look beautiful with Greek aesthetics, particularly the backgrounds. Yeah, it was,
I don't like the this text bar. That's
well,
they could have
yes.
used a better
There
font,
are a lot of
and we could have used a larger font.
larger font.
Now, someone in chat just asked, what are those skills good for? And Rakesh will tell us that. Ask about skills.
There is an invading army of Hesperian mercenaries on Marit. No one is certain how large this force is yet. The skills you use to bring peace in Tarna might be useful here. However, the mercenaries do not seem willing to negotiate in any way. It seems the only language they understand is the sound of sword and shield.
Well, we're screwed.
What about the sound of a fireball?
Yes. Let's see. The only song that's missing is the Famous Adventurers Room. Okay, that's interesting. No, the L, not the I. Okay, well, sorry, it doesn't matter. It's trying to read the script over here is tough too, because it's small, yes. Belzar says, not a bank, but a winged lion was the symbol of Venice during historical city-state days like Lion of St. Mark, yes.
There we go. I don't think CR games are particularly popular here in Poland. Welcome from Poland.
Yes.
I remember mostly it's late there, I think.
Yeah.
I remember mostly Monkey Island and Myst getting mentioned on old top 100 PC games list.
Yes, being mid-2000s. Yes, the classic era of the best games. And Monkey Island was, a game that didn't need a lot of translation. It was funny, even in any language. So, yeah.
So we had, we've had some interesting encounters with other game developers from our era, and changed some of our opinions of what was going on. So at Sierra, we felt like we were always second-class, third-class citizen, and that all of the marketing money went into the big three of King's Quest, Space Quest, and Police Quest. The Quest for Glory was kind of off to the side.
And we always wanted to make the cover of the Sierra magazine.
And they never put us on the cover of whatever the magazine was.
It was the Sierra magazine first, and then
okay.
it became Interaction.
Interaction, that's
but
it.
It was the Sierra magazine.
And we never made the cover. So, but then at Comic-Con, when we were just starting to make, or think about, before the Kickstarter campaign of Heroes Quest, we ran into Mark Crow and Scott Murphy and talked with them. And they said they were jealous of us because they felt like we got all the funding and attention, and Space Quest was always a third-class citizen. We both agreed that King's Quest got most of it. But,
yeah.
in their opinion, we were number 2, and we certainly had no idea about that.
Greens Eats TV says, I know you weren't happy with the graphics, but they were so cool at the time as a young kid.
I'm actually like them better than I remembered. So I like the backgrounds. I just think the characters look, too low resolution.
Yeah, I think it looks low res, and I think
especially that clothing on King Justinian was awful.
Yeah, well, that was different. That was entirely different. It was made by its own little group, off on its own little part, and I never saw it until it was done. I didn't see the script or anything, but that was the problem with not actually being in charge. Yeah.
So when I was in school in the 70s, the holy grail for computer graphics, there were 2 of them. One was to get marble that really looked like marble, and the second was getting clothing that looked realistic. And
Erasmus and Fenris were in Game 1. They were...
the spell book?
Yes. They were in Game 4 and 5.
Didn't you open 2 or 3?
Let's see. In 2, Erasmus and Fenris didn't show up. Oh, yes, they did. Yes, they were in 2. Now
Where?
They were in the hall of the.
Oh, of course, yeah. When
in
you were
Wit.
learning to become a wizard.
And so then that leaves 3, and they didn't make presents in 3, but they were 4 out of 5 ain't bad. So Rakesh was in 4 out of the 5, and Erasmus and Fenris were in 4 of the 5. Really?
Curious, was there supposed to be a way to talk General Claudius to surrender or have peace, but never made the cut? Rakesh had mentioned getting the generals to surrender, was seemingly disappointed with, we want the more fighter defeating general.
Well, I don't know yet. We'll have to find out.
We'll have to get there because we don't know.
We can't remember what we wrote.
Okay, so far I've been playing this game very poorly.
Okay.
What have I done wrong?
You haven't saved the game.
I have not saved the game even once, and I don't know how.
Well, let us try going into...
The hero? Options. Rest, score, okay.
Well, options is a good start.
Save game. Look at that.
Yeah.
Maybe it was the science. Ah, okay. So we played this game 3 years ago on the stream.
Ah, okay.
And so we're a little...
Zappy boy. We were playing Magic then. Okay.
Does Control C
Curious
still work?
was
Oh,
supposed to be
Control
a
C.
way- So, yeah.
Control C worked to erase the thing on the Quest for Glory 1 and 2, and apparently they included that here.
Well, it
I don't think that was ever standard anywhere else.
must be, yeah. Claims you can get General Claudius to surrender, but you can't. The era before autosave. Just try hitting the escape key. And also, we can't see the game.
Oh,
Dingbat.
oops.
Sorry about that.
Anyway, I was just doing a save.
Yes.
So I said we had not saved the game, so I have saved it. But there's other options. There's also controls, and I was thinking I should read the manual and learn what those are. Game difficulty, we're on the easy side. Let's leave it that way. Dialogue volume is loud. Sound effects volume loud. Music volume is loud. How's the balance and all that? Are you guys hearing it okay and hearing us okay?
No.
Screen size full screen versus bordered window.
So
Default
yes.
movement, walk or run is run, because
Okay.
after playing World of Warcraft, you can't learn to walk ever again.
Yes, let's go to the bordered window just to show it off. I didn't remember.
Okay.
There we go. It was a really pretty border, and we had that made up in
Got the compass up there and the hero. And
Yes, the advantage of the bordered screen is that you get the compass, and it's always up there.
I'm going to show this catapin to Rakesh.
Thank you for the offer, but I have no need for it.
Okay, go ahead.
And we had a cardboard border we could put around a monitor when we were doing the E3 that one year to promote this.
And had the Quest for Glory 5 logo with the dragon on top.
It had this whole thing as a border, and it fit on any the monitors we were using at that time.
But it had the logo right off the box up at the top of it.
Yeah.
And then it had the border for the rest of it.
Set the compass to be present without the border, which I think is a good thing.
I think it was.
Yes, but I think we'll kill it.
Kill the border?
Kill the border. Yes, it makes the
Why don't we kill Rakesh instead?
I think that's a bad option.
You think we would be a bad person?
Yes, I think we would. So let's go back to full screen. Okay. And you can default to run or walk, so that's why you were running around. And showed compass?
Yes.
Yes, fine. All right.
Where
Okay,
is it?
there it is.
Oh, there it is.
Now we can see, just like in World of Warcraft, we have it up there.
Oh, what about Chakra?
Chakra has his own magic shop in the town square, and I am staying with him there. It has been a while since I had last seen him, and he has grown much.
Because kids do make their parents grown much.
Yeah, we grown all the time.
I miss when people put in this much effort into little details like this in video games. I think most of the newer ones do, but they try to make it as transparent as possible.
Yeah, you should see what World of Warcraft does. They really put in a lot of effort into details.
There is so much detail.
Yes.
And at 5 o'clock today, after a stream that is currently 3:30, so an hour and a half from now, Lori will stream a little bit of World of Warcraft Midnight.
And show the amount of effort they put into making that game interesting.
Did you want to do a dungeon on your screen?
No, I'm going to continue with the intro. I want to get to that whole part about
okay, doing the
paladins.
quests.
I'm trying to do a paladin run through. Because it's doing some very interesting things about what is good and what is evil and what is light and what is dark.
Now, of course, when we first started playing World of Warcraft in the early part of 2000, like 2002, 2003, somewhere around there, the problem is that every paladin we saw was in player versus player and was basically power gamers taking advantage of the fact that the paladin bubble could make them invulnerable.
But the whole concept of WoW initially looks like we've got good versus evil and obvious sides to which side is what.
And the Alliance is good and the Horde is evil.
All is light and the Horde is evil. And they've been asking that question ever since, what is good and what is evil. And it's interesting that it's now come to a very, they're really addressing that directly of what they have set up. But we were always kind of morally ambiguous in our game. I mean, there are definite evil. There's definitely good. But there's also the grays. I mean, Baba Yaga is where is she on this scale? She's definitely down there on the evilish side, but she is not evil.
But she's helpful evil.
She's helpful evil, yes.
Sometimes, if you're nice to her.
Yes.
So ATM Machine said, for some reason I always got the impression Chakra was a gay Liontar. Maybe because he was in a female profession as Liontar.
This is true.
Which is exactly what a Feo's adventure is partly about.
Yeah.
Is that a Feo is from a tribe in Fricana in which only women do arts and crafts and magic.
Yep.
And
it's prevailing all through Fricana, obviously.
Yeah. And so that... I just forgot his name. Who did I just say?
Ifeo?
Ifeo, thank you. So that Ifeo was not thought to be a real man because he was drawn to magic.
No, at home he was never showed any magic because they don't teach magic there to boys and guys. But he was always a great scholar. So he wound up being a shopkeeper, and if he'd stayed there, he would have been a shopkeeper the rest of his life, probably.
But he got sponsored by Ifataya to Hero U, and when he came there, he discovered that he had talent for magic.
Baba's blue and orange morality, yes. Yes, he could. Yes, he has that vibe somehow. Well,
So if you recall from the beginning of Hero U Road to Redemption, the first thing you do is take the hero test, and based on your answers to that, they classify you in a class, and one of them was having a talent or propensity for magic, and it's just done by questions of the test, but really they probably have some sort of test that checks your aura or something.
Right, it checks your aura. Do you detect his magic? Yes.
The Majometer.
Yes, right.
And which is, of course, sort of like the...
being a paladin is a female profession? No, being a paladin is not...
It's very male.
It presents as male.
Yes, it presents as male.
It is.
It is what do they call that? Metrosexual. So it presents as male, but it's soft and gentle and nice.
It can be. When you think of Turellian in World of Warcraft, that is the ultimate. He's not soft and gentle. Yeah,
yes.
No.
He is definitely the warrior paladin.
So yeah, the warrior paladin is what WoW went with.
Yeah, Chakra is a magic user, and that. But it's not that. I think the priesthood is entirely female in Quest for Glory 3.
Well, we don't. But that's because that's the dichotomy in that religion.
Well, I understand that, but so the priesthood is entirely female. But are the magic users? I don't.
Yes.
Are they?
Yes.
Does it say that?
Yes. That's why Chakra is here. It told you in the text.
Oh, he had to leave. He had
to leave because they do not believe that men should learn magic. And yes, it's a good metaphor for whether he was gay or not. He definitely got kicked out. And he does have more feminine traits than some. He doesn't look like his father yet. He hasn't grown in that great mane yet.
So we'll never actually get back to the game. Delix says, I think the Thieves Guild trap disarmament 8 Greek man poses is kind of hard. Were there any other ideas originally designed for this? So that was inspired by Sherlock Holmes.
Yes.
Had the puzzle of the dancing man, and it was a form of cipher that used various positions of dancing man to transcribe a message. And what else was it?
That's as far as we got. I mean, that's what we went with, and so therefore we tried to make a puzzle out of it.
So
I don't know who actually.
But it's around a dial, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So effectively, it's just symbols around a dial instead of numbers.
Yeah.
Numbers around a dial, or
Paladins have a flaming phallic object. Yes. And Belsar says, I love how Jacqueline Carey's The Sundering novel duology told the story from the supposed villain's point of view, with the premise being that villains never see themselves as bad guys, and they think they are right. Yes.
Yeah, and we've felt that way a long time. So one of the quandaries I've had recently is that our idea of the paladin is that paladins only obey the laws when they believe the laws are just and right. And it only in the last couple of years occurred to me that our paladins are arrogant SOBs.
I don't think so.
They know that they're right.
Yes, they do. They
They
are.
have absolute certainty that they know better than everyone else.
Because there is as Terry Pratchett would say, the
essential rightness of the universe.
The essential rightness of the universe. There are truths. And, the lies in the case of that. You have to believe the little lies to believe the big lies. But in this world, there is such a thing as good and / right and justice are absolutes. They are not relatives.
But it's the ERU. We always call it the essential rightness of the universe, which is present in our games and not necessarily present in real life.
And that once upon a time, there was a movie that came out called, that believed in the force that was all good and it was manifesting through the universe, and it was a power, and that was, inspiring. And then they killed the whole concept of what it is. And then
they gave the bad guys, and there was midichlorians or midichlorians or whatever it was.
They told it was genetics, and it was like, oh my God.
Yeah, if you're descended from the Starbucks, from whatever their family is.
Yeah.
Is it Starbucks?
No.
Luke
Skywalker.
The Skywalkers, the Starbucks, whatever.
Or the Emperor, or whatever.
Or descended from the Emperor. And really, actually, all the Skywalkers actually were descended.
Does the fighter class have any unique side classes like the other classes do? In this game, I can't remember for sure, but they certainly have more of the betting on the arena and things like that than anybody else does.
Yeah, so I mean, really, the arena battles are essentially fighter things.
It's hard to be humble when you're perfect. Exactly. It's an easy error for paladins to fall into, yes. And when I played as a thief, I would make little doodles on a piece of paper to help me solve the trap disarming mini game. Well, that's harkens back to the old days of playing these computer games where you had to map out where you were going because you couldn't find it. Yes. My aunt did that for when I was young. Okay.
I basically made a chart.
Yeah.
Where I drew the stick figures of the
Luke Starbuckster, yeah.
Ever heard someone's working on a VGA demake version of QJ? Yes, indeed.
A couple people have tried it.
Many people have started. A few have succeeded. We've been in contact with someone who is in Athens, who is working on one. And
haven't heard from him since.
I have.
Okay.
No, he posts on.
He comes
on our Discord.
Okay, good. Great.
Yeah.
He was a nice guy. We were happy to meet him. He's an American expatriate over there in Greece, and so therefore,
and we're starting to know more and more expatriates
over there
that feel that the current administration is not suitable for paladins.
Mm-hmm. And Greens Eats TV says, I think the death of Kokino, yes, is a brilliant, inciting incident, not counting Justinian's death. Okay.
Justinian, yeah, he misspelled Justinian's name as Coquino.
Yeah. It was Justinian's, the inciting incident for all this.
Coquino is a word Laurie looked up and is a Greek for red shirt.
Yeah, Coquino Picomista.
Pocamiso.
Yeah, Pocamiso. You have to have both things.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Coquino Pocamiso
Yeah.
means red shirt, and of course that refers back to Star Trek,
Yes.
in which anyone who wore a red shirt was in bad shape when they went on away missions. I do think some underestimate the amount of effort and
Work to finish a game.
a game, but I like word.
Yeah, I
a lot
do
of
too.
words in a game.
A lot of words, yes. Or hilarious puns, yes. Yes, and yes, we do. I always tried to have multilingual puns and things like that, and there's a lot of real Greek in this, and we had to find people who could speak it correctly and could actually pronounce it correctly, so to keep this as accurate as possible.
So I don't think we're going to make it out of the opening scenes
We
today
may
at the
not,
rate we're
but
going.
yes. Well,
But we did get the game to run.
We did, and
we got the movie to run before it crashed.
Yes, yes. So let's get through this thing.
Hey, Tarna, what about
I
Tarna?
was enjoying the peace you brought to our land. Your friends Yesufu and Yohavi are married now, and Uhura's child grows strong and proud like his mother. You are missed there.
So Chakra, no indication about whether they are straight or gay or married or not.
They're not married, that's and he's still young, so
Yeah.
yeah. Sorry for spoiling. I forgot that not everyone may know the plot. I think we can't see it. Yes, well, not everybody has played this. Yes, oh, thank
Not
you.
everybody remembers to bring up the game
Yeah,
when.
okay.
She is instructing in the magical arts, or she would have joined us here. She said there is a strong magic surrounding this island. I suggest you speak with Chakra about that.
And that's all the dialogue options he has, unless you notice the scroll bar.
Yeah.
Ask about
I think we
heroism.
can-
Ask about logos. Ask about let's know about the assassin.
I arrived not long after King Justinian had been killed by the assassin. Judging from the evidence, the assassin has the skills of a thief, for he scaled several walls and avoided many guards. Chakra says that magic was used also, but he does not believe that the assassin is a spellcaster. The poison the assassin used is deadly. It is death to any who are touched by it, unless an antidote is given within seconds. Even then, the poison cannot be cured, and only the strongest will survive the coma it brings.
Oh dear. Maybe we better get some antidote.
Yes, so sorry to ask. I was curious if the original plan was to get to General Claudius to surrender. I am fairly certain that yes, there was, but I can't remember at this point in time until we actually get to that section.
Yeah, until we
of the
get
game.
to him, we won't remember how it runs.
Yes, we'll have to figure it out, and we don't have the scripts anymore.
Yeah, we do.
Do we have for this?
I think so.
I thought we gave all of them away.
I think we have one copy left.
Okay.
Destroyed forever. If the Dark One had been summoned, the entire world would have been endangered. I hope sincerely that whatever menaces Silmaria is but a shadow of the Dark One.
Oh yeah, we never raise stakes going from game to game. We'll say goodbye.
Enjoy this city, my friend. It is beautiful. This is why we are heroes, you and I. That such places remain beautiful and the people remain safe.
So yeah, I got a bunch of binders over there, and one of the thicker ones is probably close to
Okay.
one. Try the- What's the blue one?
This one?
Yeah.
You can keep going.
Yeah.
It's Wages of War.
Okay. Well, that's the pink one on the end. It's getting dark. It's gotten up to 7:54 p.m. I do not know whether time advanced while I was sitting in the menu. I'd check. Oh, look at that silly wizard's hat. I don't think we have any reason to visit Erasmus unless we want to
This
beg for
is
some more money.
Shanra's master script.
Oh. Well, you'd get a Henry before this rock would roll. I must have accidentally clicked on a rock. Have we found an inn?
No, you gotta go find the inn. It's on the left. And Magic of Shanra.
As opposed to Shenra?
Yeah.
It was the first pass. Can I talk to the guard and ask the guard about the...
I don't think this is World of Warcraft. No. No.
Nowhere it
Quest for
goes.
Glory 5 notebook. We gave them all away. Sad to say.
Is he stopping me? No.
He's just
I can go
getting
up
in your
there.
way. Yes, you have to go up there to get
Oh,
around.
is that it?
Huh?
Is that
No.
my inn?
No, your inn is on the other side of the world.
Why wouldn't it be in one of these
That's not an inn.
pensions?
Because he didn't put you in the good place.
So I just thought that was always interesting geometry there. That
You had to go over the
you have
canal.
to go over the canal by going up that bridge.
It was to, yes.
Why does it feel like it's tighter than it was before? Is this something? What is this building? Examine the door. Fairly standard door with a standard lock. Knock on the door.
Boy, we pound.
You get no response to your lock. Perhaps the owners are upstairs and cannot hear you. You should have heard that pounding.
Boy, yeah.
We've got to see. Here's another building. Nobody's given us any indication of where we're staying.
He's told you where you're staying. He booked an inn for you. This is not the inn.
Key holds a unique lock on it. Guest takes a special guest key. Knock on the door. No one answers your knock.
So the scientist, Dr. Mobius, and Praetorius one in the same, never seen together. Is that the
this is
idea?
the Dead
Yes, it
Parrot Inn.
is exactly.
Are we staying here?
No,
We're staying at the silly end.
right. This is not the inn we are staying at.
This person is probably the brother of the guard who stands outside the Dead Parrot Inn.
That's the pub. Yes.
A one-armed man is the weathered tan skin of a sailor who's spent many years. See, maybe you can tell us about what's happened to the fisherman. Greet the man.
All right, pleasure it is to be meeting you, mate.
Hello, Orestes. Ask his name.
Orestes, a retired seaman, as it were.
Ask about Samaria.
This be a fine place to be, stranger. You'll like it here.
Any rumors for us?
Rumors is it you want to be knowing? Well, matey, dead men tell no tales, nor do I.
He's half
Be
dead.
seeing you around, I be sure.
Okay, but we're trying to find a. Of course, it's only 9:00 p.m., and by Laurie's and my standards, that's still early. I think we're leaving town.
No, keep going.
It's a beach. There's no way to go here.
No way to go there? All right, how do you get there? Back through that gate there? That's an exit. That might be outside, yes.
It takes us back here.
All right, keep going left.
Is this Dead Parrot Inn? No, it's the Adventurers Guild.
Okay.
We can go there. Maybe they'll tell us where the inn is.
You think anybody tells you anything here? Keep going left.
No, I'm going to ask at the Adventurers Guild. It's close for the night. I was going to ask them where the inn is.
Yeah, right.
They'd probably send me back to the something parrot. There's a cell for felons. This is where the foolish thieves are placed. You know, I mean, all this dialogue sounds like it's intended for a thief character, but we're not a thief.
Uh-huh.
The store leads to the guard tower and the parapet. So Maria is built like a fortress here. Nope. It's this building. Slick and smooth, you cannot be. The door to the end looks like there are no practical jokes hidden here. How unusual for a gnome. How do we know it's a gnome?
I don't know, but
This could be the Gnome Ann's Land Inn, your gnome, or that is home away from home. You won't find a more unusual place to stay in Samaria than this.
yes, you were told you were going to be at the fun place. Ooh,
Okay,
our
well that sounds
stamina.
dangerous.
Farkas could be a Greek name. Maybe Freddy was of Somarian descent. It could well be.
Does Anne have an E in it?
Huh?
Does Anne have an E in it?
No, it was
Anne,
Anne, I think.
Anne.
On here. I think it had an...
Nope.
Okay.
And that, of course, is named for Laurie's middle name, Laurie Ann Cole.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
So she really is no man.
Mm-hmm.
And she's shorter than I am. We weren't greeted. Or a red-nosed reindeer. It's a fine sign. 9? Should I read it?
No.
Nope, can't. Anne is a cheery-looking squat gnome with laughing eyes and a large smile. Hiya.
Hello, sailor. I'm Anagrama, Gnome Anne, and this is my land inn.
Now, that used to be a cliche. Hello there, sailor.
Yes, I look nothing like a gnome. Oh, I am short. I will it. And I used to have, my ears used to be slightly pointed, so I did look a little elfin when I was...
Is Salim supposed to be Corey? Many people think that So Liam was modeled after me. It was actually modeled after John Wentworth, who was a programmer on the Castle Dr. Brain team.
And of course the dopey.
I did write some of the dialogue, though.
Yes, and yes.
Should have a spin-off game where it's pretty much Master Chef, but it's Gnome Ann's cooks. Trying to get them to, instead of Master Chef, it's basically Hell's Kitchen.
Yes, Hell's Kitchen.
Or Kitchen Nightmares. That was the predecessor.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Kitchen Nightmares is what this game is.
Is there anybody modeled after any of the only ones?
Scurry and Slurry.
Slurry were the only ones that were direct
which is
references.
Glory 3.
One.
Oh, Scurry and Slurry, they're not.
Two rather. They're in
two.
They're in Silmar. I mean, they're in
They're in one of the plazas in Shapir.
Shapir. Yeah, that was the only one that we played the game with. Yeah, so putting us in.
And had us arguing with each other, which we do in real life.
Yeah.
Because
we're Cata. Yeah.
We're Cata.
This is the place where no man was meant to be. Yes.
Now, mind you, I'm allergic to cats, but
yeah.
Or at least kittens. Talk to the gnome.
Greet the gnome.
Greet the gnome.
California, or whatever it is they say around here.
Which is actually Calamisa? Oh, no.
Yeah, Calamisa. Yes, there's...
Calamiso, something like that.
You even argue in street. Well, yeah, it's real life, people. This isn't fake.
Ask about Anne.
Want to get to know me a little better? I'd sure like to get to know you. I came all the way from Zurich to make this little bed and breakfast in winterless wonderland. And what happens? No tourists. That's the way my life goes.
Now, Zurich, of course, is a real place as opposed to one of our modifications of real names. But the play here is, of course, the Gnomes of Zurich, which used to be what they called the Swiss bankers.
Yep. Calimera. Yes, that's California.
And
no.
And of course, the gnome bankers in Harry Potter were inspired by the Gnomes of Zurich, or maybe by...
They were goblins.
Goblins, whatever.
Uh-huh.
This seemed like a good deal. I got a good loan from the other innkeeper in town. Nice guy, if a little chubby. As my first and only customer, I'll let you have the best room in the joint.
So, no man calling the other innkeeper chubby.
Okay, so the speedrunning community recently did a group play of Baldur's Gate 2. One of the players replaced their voice pack with various lines from Gnome Ann, and their death clip was, "That's the way my life goes." That's hilarious. Yes, they were goblins.
Too bad Punny Bones wasn't here.
I know. It would have been.
We did a poll and people didn't want
Punny Bones. So he was on my plans, but no, nobody liked Punny Bones that responded to that.
And then after years passed, everyone says, "Well, why wasn't Punny Bones there? I love Punny Bones."
I know.
That's the problem with surveys.
Yeah.
My friend used to say that marketing research is all about asking people what they would have bought last year.
Yeah.
And not necessarily any relationship to what they will buy next year. What about Samaria?
I don't know much about Silmaria, because I've only been here a short time.
A short time, get it?
In and never out.
I'm always in and never out.
Introduce yourself.
There's probably a lot more here. No, not too much more here. Introduce yourself.
Oh, so you're the guy that Chatty Rat made arrangements for. Cheese to meet you.
Ah.
Paid up through the month.
Well, what a deal. Ask about your room.
This is the first door at the top of the stairs. All the comforts of Gnome, including gnome-cooked meals.
And of course, that was our room in Quest for Glory 4 was the first room at the top of the stairs. Coincidence? Yeah, probably. Actually, it's ease of not having the player, getting the player to walk too far.
I'll be seeing you.
Okay, we got a cheery fire. What happens if we sit down a chair here? Maybe we'll get a gnome-cooked meal at 10 at night. Nope. She goes in the back. Steps lead up to the stage. Ah, there's a stage here.
Yes, off to the
Punny
right.
Bones could have performed here.
Yep, it was all set up for him.
Today's special is something I think you'll really love. Well, maybe not love exactly. More like, well, you'll find it interesting. It's garlic smashed potatoes and pistachio cream. Tessie was making baked potatoes and ice cream for dessert. But Tony, who was juggling the garlic, slipped on the banana that my gal Sal dropped. Tony's garlic landed on the potatoes, and Tony landed on Tessie. Tessie landed on the potatoes, and they were really smashed. So that was okay. Then Rover found that Tessie had set the ice cream on the stove, and it had all melted. Fortunately, no one likes smashed potatoes without gravy, so things worked out just fine.
You eat your meal, but it tastes mighty peculiar. Okay, well, first of all, the original idea of that didn't sound bad at all. Why not put pistachios on? And we always put garlic in our.
He's looking at her watch. He's getting tired here.
Alrighty, all right. It's 10:25 already.
Yeah.
If you want to get into your room or the inn late at night, you'll need a key. Here you are.
Oops. Look, there's a key. We'll use the key on the first door at the top of the stairs.
Order more.
It's an adventure game. You got to use items on items.
I see, clearly. There's our bedroom. We have paintings on the wall.
Oh, just like in Housing in World of Warcraft.
Uh-huh.
There's a key. Where is it?
A key!
Ah, wee.
CC.
This looks like a portrait of Elsa von Spielberg. She obviously wants to keep an eye on you. Oh, well, we like keeping an eye on her, too. As such. Wait, say no more.
I'd find a more convenient way into your room later.
It's a landscape done by some amateur painter and purchased at a yard sale for a drachma. It was not a bargain. Well, actually, it looks like a downtown area, and it looks pretty good. It's firmly attached to the wall. It's another example of an artist with too much paint in his hands. Opposed to time. Shelf was perfectly positioned next to the bed, so you cannot reach it while you're on the bed. We have a storage chest. Oh, drawer is empty except for a single spare bed sheet, and it's like a storage locker for unneeded junk. Just the place to take a little load off your backpack. I thought that was what the bank was for.
Oh, well, that's for junk.
All right, I'm going to cast a protection spell.
Ah.
Now we can, because there might
be bed bugs, yeah.
This looks like a fairly comfortable bed and relatively free of bed bugs.
Well, yeah, but that protection's...
Relatively free.
Yeah.
Go to sleep, make the bed, jump the bed, steal the sheet. Oh, let's jump on the bed.
You gotta jump on it. Protection from gnomes and cooking.
I could have used levitate to do that.
Coulda.
If I knew how. I don't know how to cast spells. Maybe with this finger? No. Finger and eye. Spells. I don't see an option.
Let's look at your...
There's no interface for spellcasting.
Look at the right side. Where you go? I mean, go click that.
Inventory?
Yeah, inventory.
Spells?
Yes, spells. You could put that down into
levitate.
Can you put it down in that? Or
maybe. I don't know how.
I don't know. You can't drag and drop? One little hero jumping on the bed. Protection against puns. It won't work.
I don't know how.
Hey, don't blame
me. Cast spells. Levitate. Inventory. Spells.
Well, you see, we have spells down there. There has to be
a
way.
I was able to drag it this time.
Okay, fine.
I couldn't drag it.
And you can rearrange. You can drag to rearrange your things, I think.
Haha, levitate on the bed. One lesson you learned very well at the School for Young Wizards was that levitating indoors tends to cause severe headaches. We can probably drag it out of here.
I remember jumping on the bed one time, and he jumped so high he bashed his head on the roof. Okay. I don't know, Corey. I just know there is a way. There should be.
Cast done. Maybe if I drag it back to its position.
Yeah. Yep, you got rid of it.
Do we really want a door key in there? We certainly don't want a catapin in there.
You do not want
that goes to inventory.
Yes.
Catapin back in your inventory.
Yes, you do not need that as a general
What about the key? Do you need the key? Maybe. Okay, let us go to sleep because it is late. It's 11:30 already because we've been screwing around. Go to sleep until morning or 8 hours, as the case may be. Let's find out what time morning is here. 11:30? 11:31. We're going to go through this 1 minute at a time.
Ah, yes.
You'll awaken much refreshed early the next morning.
It is early, but you're time lagged, you know?
It's 7:30, yeah.
That's a little
Yeah, what is that? What is that in Vampire Land time?
Oh, Mordavia?
Well,
you're
time.
kind of... Mordavia is to the east.
So
therefore, you were...
So it's probably, like 9:30 in the morning in Mordavia, so of course we're up.
Yep. Heroes get up early. Yes. It's part of the process. Yes, you got to do that. Yes.
Heroes get up early. We are not heroes.
Yes, we are clearly not heroes.
We're late to bed, late to rise.
And there you can see the stage.
Let's sit over to this table instead. Everybody. You don't want to sit here. You'd get Barry there on your derriere. How about over here? There's only one seat suitable for a hero. I wish my workspace place used the same time as this game. Time flies here. Well, that was one of the early tests for AI, was to understand the phrases, time flies like an arrow.
Special pancakes topped with fruit. They started to make a salmon souffle, but they didn't have any salmon. They did get a good deal from Andre on some anchovies, though. Sal wanted to make a blueberry pie, but Merrick was selling bananas and grapes, so she made those into a pie instead.
Grape
Just as
pie.
Rover was taking the souffle out of the oven, Tony called Tessie a grumpy old toadstool, so she threw the pie at him. She got him square on the face, and the fruit pie pan fell on the souffle, squashing it flat. So now we have anchovy pancakes and baked fruit. Hope you like it.
So we have, effectively, we have a reality show. We have Hell's Kitchen and or Kitchen Nightmares. And you get to know every detail what goes on back in the kitchen.
Yes. I think if you made more Quest for Glory games, you think there would be a game returning to previous places like Shapiro or Mordavia?
I don't know. At our age, we'd never finish it.
No, but we would return back to Marit. I'm pretty sure, because this would be the hub for the series. Yes. I'm trying to watch this at work, and stupid work keeps interrupting. Don't they know I'm doing important things?
That is why every time after we run this stream, within a day or two, I export this over to our YouTube page, which if I brought up this thing, I'll discover that we have a YouTube page right here. And our YouTube page is over here in the text bar.
It's like Kermit says.
@HeroU-Game.
Time flies like an arrow, fruit flies like a banana.
Oh, okay. Anyway, so yeah, that was the way they tested the original AIs, because those are obviously, but time's passing in the game, so
well, we're going to close. It's 4 o'clock.
It's 4 o'clock, but that's okay.
I do have to make supper tonight unless you make it.
Somebody has food. Well, somebody has to make supper. I can do it.
Okay, fine.
Anyway, those two statements are, show the irregularity and the complexity of the English language, and of course, word plays. And early AI failed miserably trying to understand them. I actually tried feeding that phrase into ChatGPT or one of those, which, of course, knew that all the early AIs had been fed that and therefore had its database. So it understood that was a type of wordplay. Quote, understood, yes.
Yes.
It parroted
yes.
that was a sort of a wordplay.
And it knew it by, it could look it up.
By example.
Yes.
But if I ask ChatGPT, what is 3 times 5, I will be lucky if it happens to find an example so it can give me the right answer. Because ChatGPT is mostly enumerate. It's absolutely horrible at time. If I ask about something that happened this year, it'll give me anything. If I ask for something that happened in the 1960s, it'll still give me anything.
Yes, I love that there's dialogue for Andre rejecting you if you ask marriage from him. If you give him the ring, yes.
He says, or play on words.
He says he's already got a girlfriend. One of them says, I've got a boyfriend, I think. But and I always thought Melissa McCarthy's character on Gilmore Girls was a lot like No Man. I don't know. I didn't watch Gilmore Girls, so let's see. I'll make dinner. And hello, my son and I have just come online to say hi. Well, hi.
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 A poon.
Hi. Please, hi.
Play
Pleased
on
to meet you.
words, yes.
That's it. Where was that line come from?
What?
The Pune or plan.
That's Pratchett.
That's Pratchett, okay.
That's got to be Pratchett, yes.
Yeah.
For years, we dreamed of building a computer that couldn't do math. Yes, really. Sometimes Gemini and I makes up random crap just it sounds like it knows the answer.
does.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, I find that anything that I'm knowledgeable about, if I ask questions about Quest for Glory, or if I ask questions about World of Warcraft, it will either parrot an article or an interview that we did previously, which is pretty good, or it'll just pull random stuff out of its butt. And,
Yeah, it was Pratchett, yes. And that's death.
Okay.
Much like upper management.
Yes. Yes, indeed. The pointy-haired boss. Actually, no, pointy-haired boss was the level below. He was a mid-level management.
Yeah, he was middle. For
The
what it's worth.
upper-level management all have good hair.
Chat GTP is a yes man.
Yes, it's...
It'll give you random answers too. I know. So, it's like, this is an object lesson, people.
I mostly use...
Do not trust anything you...
I'm using Microsoft Bing for my browser, or whatever it is. It starts with an E.
What are they calling it now?
Something that starts with an E.
I don't
Here it
know.
is. That doesn't tell me.
No, it doesn't.
It is called Microsoft Edge.
Edge.
Microsoft Edge, and Edge uses Bing. And
Edgar. It's
Edgar.
Edgar. We'll call it Edgar from now on.
There's that rotating coin.
Yeah. Inventory. To use another item or spell on this, drag it into the box. So yes, it's...
Now, I believe it was prior to this time that Ken Nishue, our artist on Quest for Glory 2,
much prior.
went to work for Sid Meier's company out in Maryland. And he was just... They all do things like that.
There. Now you can yak.
And he was working on rotating
Inventory.
3D inventory items. Was very, very proud of that.
Yes,
so
when he was
that
working for
a,
Activision or
there we
something
go.
like that.
No, it wasn't Activision. It was Sid Meier's company.
Really was? Okay.
Yeah. One that made Civilization stuff.
Okay.
But they also, they were making an adventure game.
Yes, and they were doing 3D animated inventory.
For Axis, yeah, it was possibly for Axis. Did Firaxis ever make an adventure game?
I don't think it came out. I don't know that.
I think it did.
Okay, fine.
I think it finished it, yeah.
Okay, fine. I don't know.
Anyway, so years later, Quest for Glory 5, we managed to do the same. We show off our 3D-ness by having our inventory items and character
They made
portraits
Sid
rotate.
3. That's all I know.
He looks like a hunchback or something. There's something wrong with his shoulder.
Yeah, the shoulder's lumpy. They made he's Igor.
Oh, Rex Nebular. That was the game. Microprose.
Oh, Microprose.
Microprose.
Okay,
It was not Firaxis. It was Microprose.
Yes, that's right. Yes, they published some of Sid's older games. Okay.
And he might have gone to work.
See you guys later, says Toro Diablo. Have fun. I'll see the rest of the... Well, there won't be much more to this stream, because, as I said...
We're about done. Moby Games, let us look up Ken... Nishiue, I think.
Loading. There.
Karopi Groups People, Ken Nishue.
Okay.
All
right, there's Ken. Yeah.
Along with Jerry Moore, Cindy Walker,
yes.
Ken Nishue, and Jeff Crow.
Wow.
Feature of the Colonel's Bequest in Sierra News Magazine. And the last game he made was in 1994, and Ken unfortunately passed away at a young age, I believe from cancer.
I don't know when he passed away from.
Yeah, he died fairly young, but he was I think he was already in his 40s when he was working with us, so he wasn't a kid. But he died in his 60s, something like that. Let's see.
Probably 50s, actually, I would have said, but that's okay.
50s or 60s, yeah.
Yeah.
Far too young.
Yep.
So he worked in games for all of about 5 years. So Rex Nebular and the Cosmic Genderbender, not suitable for work. Oh my.
Yeah.
Return of the Phantom. Who did Return of the Phantom? That was Microprose and Ziggurat.
Okay.
And, of course, Rex Nebular was Microprose.
Yep.
MPS Labs and Microprose.
So Rex Nebular was their answer to Leisure Suit Larry?
I guess so, yeah.
Okay.
And Dragon Sphere from Microprose and Atari.
Okay, interesting.
Travel to a land of the fantastic. Rated 7.7 on Movie Score. That's pretty good.
Yeah, not bad. Okay.
What about Quest for Glory 2 Trial by Fire? How did that rate? 7.4. So obviously Dragon Sphere was a better game. And Heroes Quest rated a 7.9. Slightly better than Dragon Sphere.
Yes.
In other words, those scores don't mean much.
So, yeah. Any rate, you can go back to our webcam, I think. Or
Yep.
you could shut this down for now.
I could shut this down. Okay, we can. We're still here at the end, so I will just save it over itself. Usually a mistake, but not this time.
Because we
Save
haven't
No
really
Man's
done...
Land in. Save. Do you want to replace it? Yes. That's user-friendly.
Yep.
And then we'll say options. Quit. Do you really want to quit? Oh, all right, quit.
All right.
Now we're back to DXWND.
Okay. And you can go to full screen. Webcam. Thanks for the streaming. This was fun.
So we'll be back next week, I think.
Yep. Yes, definitely.
We're gonna have we're missing 2 consecutive weeks in April 5th and 12th.
6th, isn't it?
I think it's the 5th.
Okay.
All right,
well,
let me
you'll
check.
look-
I'll
okay.
verify.
Verify.
Trust but verify,
Yeah.
or something like that.
You don't show it.
I don't have a calendar. Where's
Your
my calendar?
You can click on that, actually. Click there. Click on that up arrow.
Up.
Right there. Right on the right side. There. That one.
Oh,
There.
there's my calendar.
Yeah. All right.
April,
It is
okay,
April
we're-
5th. You're right.
We're
It's
good
the
for the
5th.
22nd. We are good for the 29th. April 5th,
5th and the
which is Easter Day, we will not stream.
Yes.
April 12th, which is 1 week after April Day, we will not stream.
But yes.
But the rest of them will be here.
Oh, I missed the ending. You haven't missed anything. We haven't.
Yeah,
done
we finished the game. That's
All
it.
right, yep.
We're
Darn.
we got all through 1 day of
In an
Quest for-
entire session, we have gotten through
And,
one day. I think we'll have to do a little better, but we have to meet everybody.
Well, we
That's
do call them
important.
slow plays because
Yes,
we
we
do
do.
all the dialogue and
Yeah, but at the rate we're going, we'll be slow playing this
and,
next year.
and because memory is the second thing to go as you get older.
I see. I forgot what the first one was.
Oh, I was just pulling my punchline.
I know.
Anyway, by next week, I'll probably have forgotten all the questions we asked people, and so
That's right.
we'll ask them the same questions again.
I guess.
And again.
And again.
And again.
So, at any rate, thanks for showing up. We really appreciate this. I hope you enjoyed this silliness. And maybe we'll go a little further and talk about what goes on in this game and
And
learn.
we'll tell you score found that laughing out loud funny. I think it's because we smiled and chuckled, so
I guess so.
therefore
Maybe
it
some-
must,
must
we
have
made
been
it.
funny.
We made
Yes.
a non-funny thing.
I
funny.
think White says I've been a
The White Dragon?
Yes, the White Dragon said since I've been a huge fan since I was little for about 30 years now. Yes, think about it, everybody. It's been 30 years since this thing came out. So
And remember, this was our 5th game in the Quest for Glory series, plus a remake that Laurie worked on of Quest for Glory 1, plus Castle of Dr. Brain and Mixed Up Fairy Tales, plus Shannara, all in a 11 year span.
Yes.
So we were already 30 when we started. So we were already old by the time we made this game. And now we're
old
ancient.
is relative. Yes.
Now we're ancient. Used to get in trouble from Mom for staying up late playing. I'm now 48. Yep.
Yeah. Yep.
Well-
Time flies when you're having fun. So let's fly away. We'll see you next time, and we'll see if we can get a little further than the town. And
I have a few years ago. I did stream a playthrough of Castle of Dr. Brain. I had trouble with the the number, the magic square puzzle.
we're a few years away from the 40th anniversary. Yep.
So we made T-shirts for the 30th anniversary. We called it 30 Years of Glory. And by the time we got around to distributing those and stuff with our game, it was already up to like 35. So,
Yep.
yeah. So 1989. It's still we still got 3 years left.
Yes, we got 3 years. Yes.
We started working on it in 88.
We just like
but
talking to you guys, whether you play or not. This game is just an excuse.
It is for us too.
It is, yes, really. And I will be playing World of Warcraft in another.
And of course the vast the vast amount of funds we get from these streams, which is
and Patreon.
yep,
We do.
we get about $100 a month for the stream. We get about $500 a month from Patreon, and together in 2026, that's that's plenty enough for a Elon Musk level lifestyle. Mm-hmm. The silver lining is 3 years. Seems like an eternity with current events.
Well,
we'll see.
It's aligning. Let's put it this way. The long decade of 2020. You got that. So at any rate, I will be running in about 45 minutes. I will be running World of Warcraft, showing off their paladin story of this very, very interesting character named Darator, and my own character, who is the perfect paladin, of course. And she's going to have to go through a lot of learning in the case of this. Yes.
You got your own private jet and yacht and everything, eh? Well, Ken and Roberta Williams have their own private yacht. I don't think they have a jet, though.
And,
but they've, I believe, circumnavigated the world and visited many, many places.
Yep, so lucky them.
And I think they have a house in Mexico and a house
It is
in
possible.
Seattle.
I mean, all of the game companies have been run by people that have been...
Yeah, the heads of the game companies get rich. The developers, usually not so much.
Yep.
I actually almost interviewed at Microsoft when it was first starting up, because I had read an article by Bill Gates and liked it, and I wrote to them, and he passed it on to their HR department, and I got a call to come up and interview, but by then I'd already accepted a job at a small indie company in the Silicon Valley, and I probably would not have ended up coupling with Lori if I had moved up to Seattle.
Yeah, we would never have gotten together, I don't think so. It's all kismet. Kismet people.
Well, we had already met in San Francisco by that time. We were corresponding. Maybe I would have talked you up to the wonderful.
Maybe.
But she
you
felt
would
safe.
have been working there. You'd actually have to work there.
Yeah, 12-hour days, whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway, but other than that, I was going to say as far as yachts and stuff, when we were down at the San Diego Harbor, we saw this yacht, jet black yacht.
Oh, it was the villain's yacht.
It was definitely a villain's yacht.
Ultimate villain's
and what was
yacht.
the name of it?
I don't remember. It was so horrible.
It was something out of Lord of the Rings. So so we saw, that's pretty cool. And I researched it. I looked it up on the internet and discovered that was not the yacht. That was actually the service boat. It had 3 jet boats in the back that could launch from it. That was the service boat for the real yacht. And it was owned by one of the founders of WWE wrestling or something like that.
And so, it definitely...
Maybe it was Palantir, I don't know.
It was Palantir.
Was it the head of Palantir?
I think so.
Anyway, so... Yeah.
Something we don't talk about in polite society. Yes, really. Anyway, we will see you next time. Or see you in an hour, whenever it is. And have fun. Play games.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Adieu.